That's
the
number
season.
6.
Yeah, not including Bash, we have had 5 thus far with 4 different winners. That'll be a good one. You win, might be the 5th.
I hope, but I'm really not on my groove right now. I haven't played Smash for a week or so, and it feels like 3. But then again, I've only played 2 games of Friendly so far, and like, those weren't... I kind of got bopped.
Yeah, it's a common occurrence for all of us. If you are new to the stream, be sure to drop us a follow at twitch.tv/Northwestern Esports. I have no idea how you've managed to tune in this early if you aren't following us already, but nevertheless, please do. Also, make sure to drop us a follow on our Twitter at NU Esports. We will be posting the top 8 graphics alongside a few candid shots and basic things that have been going on throughout the tournament. Our first match is going to be Nazo, the number 8 seed, against Ladder Monkey Boy, the 9 seed.
Yeah,
both
we
of
got
whom
Falco
already
and
had a
Ness.
round 1 match to get here. Bit of an interesting matchup between 2 mid-tiers with very high peaks.
They're both like, they both got enough wins that I'd say these are like on the lower end of high tier. Also, these characters kind of bop each other. Like, Ness has really good aerial spacing tools, but if he ever overshoots or like goes above Falco, he gets up tilted, 2 big combo. And then if Falco ever gets off stage, Ness yo-yos him to smithereens, as he does to all spaces.
Yeah, this is going to be a game where both characters just want to start every combo by popping each other straight up, and I think until 80%, that's going to be entirely what both characters are fishing for.
Ness has a few options. He just has to get through kind of that up tilt wall. If Nazo doesn't like overuse it, cough, then it's going to be hard for him to find his moment.
Yeah,
but when he gets off stage, that happens.
That's going to be so difficult for him to get back. If he can fantasize him back to beat the yo-yo entirely at ledge, that's going to be all for the better. But the second he dips below without his jump, he's in huge trouble. Meki enjoys that tool so much.
Oh, he missed the fair. Okay, so Ness missed his fair follow-up, and he actually took a ton of damage from this, and it's giving Nazo a little bit of breathing room. Still a stock behind, but slowly mounting his... Okay, something I've noticed is he likes going for that, like, run-off rising fair. Whether or not the opponent's in the range to get tagged by it, I feel like if he does it fewer times, it's going to train opponents to, like, respect him less, and then you'll get more of them.
Yeah, necessarily, he does go for it. As he does get a good up smash, Nazo finally back into this.
Ness cannot land on this character. He's got really good stuff above him. Not amazing from the side, and Ness has fair, so it's up to Ness to keep this very lateral. If he goes above, he's going to get hit.
And
like
if he can
that.
catch Nazo at the ledge, he can cross him up diagonally with a rising fair, but Nazo is going to catch on at some point.
Oh, I thought he was just going to let her rip with that yo-yo right away. He very much expected Falco to, like, side B high and hit him, so he was looking for shield. Didn't have the right call out, but would have taken the stock if he did.
Landing fair will put Nazo to 150, and that call out on the jump is going to take that second stock away. Ladder Monkey Boy enjoying a very good lead.
Yeah, Falco also can't land on Ness, but that's just more that's kind of what Smash Ultimate's like. Don't approach from above. Unless you're like Ike. Ike's different.
Yes.
Got sword. And Joker. Joker Dare. It's safe and confirms. That move is sleeper broken.
If you have range, then go for it, but otherwise, I'd refrain.
Oh, Nazo not going for the 2-frame, looking for the ledge trap. Lets him through, but not for long. Immediately throwing him right off and goes for the rising fair when Ness just went way high above it.
Interrupts the
That's what I'm
start of the
talking
up tilt, and he does catch him with an
no.
EK flash, almost killing it.
Doesn't quite do it, but he's a stock behind, and oh, good parry, but
But Ness.
yeah. So, Meki, when faced with some pressure, is going very high. But Nazo wants to do these runoff fairs, and he needs to... If he fakes it out once, he's going to get, like, an upper kill or a really high fair, and that'll take him a stock.
Yeah, Ladder Monkey Boy did a great job of varying his ledge movement, especially when trapping Nazo. When he was back on the ledge already, and when he was back sort of underneath the platform in that general area, that's when it was sort of inconsequential. But when he was in that just sort of gray zone where he was too close for a Phantasm but too far to go for a Firebird, then that's where it really put in work.
Yeah, the trick is sometimes you just got to jump later when you realize the opponent's tempo doesn't match yours. There's that weird monologue from Haikyuu where it's like volleyball anime, where it's like they're jumping and you're jumping too early. You got to time your jump a little bit later to match their pace, and then you'll actually like intercept them, which is surprisingly applicable to edge guarding. I like sports anime.
Nazo with the first 90% of the game, but is going to be hit by consecutive fairs. That's going to be Ladder Monkey Boy's ticket back to the stage, but underneath the
PK
platforms with this many landing options, can't imagine it will be effective as last game on PS2.
Oh yeah, and that's the trick. If Nesta short hop Nair, he can do another rising Nair. He just has to commit to the rise. So like the first time you'll get hit by it because you try to unshield and hit him. Oh, hi PK Thunder.
If I'm not mistaken, that's a 0 to death. Louder Monkey Boy was sitting at 90% before he had even gotten anything on the board, but pulled it all the way back.
Throws him off stage, wiggles it around, tries to fair him off stage, and that time he got out too early. But he's going to make it back to stage. Never mind. Oh.
Okay.
Hype spike, but oh, I see. Nazo getting the mental advantage immediately by doing the, oh yeah, but it's not a taunt combo like Falco's. Ness, you can't do the same thing.
Ness doesn't necessarily have just the greatest voice lines ever. He's going to Firebird right into the yo-yo again.
Oh, yeah, And he's too far out. He doesn't have his double jump. Oh, he has to pray for a miracle like that one. And he gets caught high. Louder Monkey Boy has definitely been adapting to when Nazo wants to do a high recovery. And it put him even further ahead in that second game.
Excellent drop down bear to just slice between the platforms. He had trouble landing all set despite the tri-plat layout, and it's just going to cost him more and more the sooner Meki realizes it.
Best slept on in triplats. Throwing a projectile under a platform is just kind of, and it's such a high reward projectile.
Absolutely. You just think you have, in the case of PK Fire, or PK Thunder one rather, it moves a lot more quickly than you might imagine, especially once it's had time to accelerate a little bit.
Oh, I mean, that can juggle a lot of characters on a lot of stages. Something you can do as a fast faller is fast fall Nair dodge, which is just incredible get out of jail free card. But you also need to be out of tumble so you can like fast fall right.
But if your opponent has already burned their Nair dodge, then you can hit both the trail and the forward hitbox to cover 2 of the 3 platforms, which is, I mean, that's a pretty good shot. I'll take 66.7% odds all day.
Yas. And I've got a match, so that's
perfect.
That's all I got. See you later.
We will be seeing Jason on commentary in later sets, but until then, we have another match coming up for you. But before we get our next opponents, I'm going to be joined on the mic by the player who you just saw take a bit of a beating last match, not going to lie. It is Nazo. What's going on?
I got rocked.
Yeah, it's all right.
I haven't had a good time against Ness, like historically. Specifically Louder Monkey Boy's Ness. Every other Ness I've played, I've actually like done really well, but I don't know, I just don't have the play against him yet. Most of the times when we play for fun. So I never get to play him when he's serious, or I don't get a lot of practice when he's serious. I play him when he's serious. He's a threat. Definitely a threat to be scared.
Not to give away the game plan too much, but you said you'd been, training up the Olimar quite some time and played it against me. Did you not feel confident enough to pull it out of the bag for that matchup, or just don't like? I mean, PK Fire and Pikmin do not mix well.
I practiced it for Nook, and I had practiced it for Nook against Louder Monkey Boy. I played it with him as well, so he knew what was going to happen. I probably, all things considered, game 1 didn't go my way. I should have played him, but Losers Run Olimar is going to be a thing. If I'm on stream, y'all better watch out.
Fair enough. Making his debut on stream this year, and this year in general, actually, it is going to be Professor Oates, number 2 on the Northwestern PR last year, but yet to make an appearance at a weekly until today.
Honestly, it was the stars had aligned for so long for him to not come for the last 6 tourneys, and now he's here, and I'm terrified. He says he's crusty, but I don't believe it one bit, and we're probably going to see that.
Most likely. His opponent, of course, someone who I don't believe he's faced thus far, unless he's been to an Ignite or a Mass VR, is Glia. Glia, of course, with a bag of characters on his own. Who do you suspect he goes here against Yoshi?
All things considered, I think he'll probably pull out his Ridley. I think he doesn't say he has a main, but Ridley is definitely what I feel is his go-to. And Glia, he's very strong fundamentally at the game. He knows what he has to do regardless of the character he's playing. And I think he definitely knows what he has to do against Yoshi as well.
Yeah, I'd be shocked if we don't see Ridley or Pac-Man here, as you said. Those are in my opinion, his two strongest. He has an Ike in the back, but I can't imagine
He
that's
also
gonna
has
be.
a duck hunt.
He does, although
That
Professor
is-
Oats has matchup experience against both in the form of Placebo and Dogecoin. So
Yeah.
having played both of those characters and at least one of them fairly recently, I think he should know these. Not sure if Glee is aware, but
Ridley should be the go-to on this.
most likely.
Well, they're taking their time deciding what stage to go to. They settled on PS2. I don't even know if they did RPS. I think they were just having a nice chat.
A nice mid-set conversation.
Yoshi, no surprise. And Ridley, as expected. I'm interested to see how this works out. I know that Ridley's Bear is definitely a move that will knock out Yoshi's subtractive armor very easily. But it's a lot more committal than Nair is, and it covers a lot less space. So we'll see how that plays out as this goes in.
Yeah, Yoshi typically enjoys matchups against characters with large hitboxes, but Ridley might be at least a slight exception to that on the front that Ridley's large hitbox doesn't necessarily come with a heavyweight that allows for mid-percent combos as easily.
Yeah. But yeah, it's coming off to a good start here. Going for the forward smash, but getting heavily punished for it. That's a whole 40%, 50% probably.
That's already a jab block. He's going to get him with the command grab, but Professor Oats does have the acumen to make it back once more with a command grab.
Missing that tech is absolutely unacceptable against Oats. He will land that jab block every single time.
Just converts those. I mean, you miss a tech even if you're closer than halfway across the stage, and Professor Oats just has a laser sight on that. He will jab block you 10 times out of 10.
I think he goes for it in all cases, and he reacts to jab one hitting or not. Because even if it's not a jab block, jab one is still a safe pressure tool.
It is. Lands with an air to cover himself instead of going for the egg throw. Bit of an ambitious forward smash, but he's not going to lose too much out of it.
This is the Bear F smash confirmed.
Back air will put him up to 135, nearly getting the kill. Although descends with, I believe that's the down air.
That down air doesn't get the kill just yet. Misses the punish on that down B. And F smash is going to take the stock.
Bit of a mix-up, and not a moment too soon at 143. There's so little you can do, especially in the face of those up airs. Oats already with a huge stock lead.
And I know Oats has never been one to use Bear, but I want to see if he's, in his absence, if he's learned how to use the move more often. And definitely something he wanted to learn from Rifflet.
Quick fair, but did manage to conserve the jump, and with the armor is going to make it through. Gets the fair, though. Right as Glee is returning to the stage, he wasn't expecting that at all, and that large hitbox made him such a huge target.
Yeah, the eyes of death will not miss. It'll send you down to the depths of hell.
That snout, there's just so little you can do, and that match was over within 2 minutes.
2 minutes, wow.
Normally, I think I have fast matches, but I think that's fast even for how fast I play. Well, I won't comment more on my own play, but yeah. I wonder what stage Glee is going to want to go to here.
Certainly mulling it over.
Platforms are definitely something I don't think he wants. I think that'll just give Oats extensions, and although he might not be as warmed up and ready to convert on those platforms, it's a threat I don't think Glia wants to risk.
Yeah. Above all else, you don't want the central platform, because the side platforms, at least you can cover entirely with both up smash and short hop nair. Whereas with the central platform, that's only going to be an extending tool for Oats. You're not going to get anything out of that as Ridley.
I saw him hovering over Kalos FD, but I'm not sure if that's because Oats has banned them or if he is considering which of the two. I guess he must have banned FD Kalos, and now...
So it will be the Yoshi again from Oats, and contemplating a bit of a switch here, just scrolling over the roster. He has a Pac-Man, he has the Ike, as you said. He's going to stick with the Ridley, it looks like? Yes.
Oh,
No.
Pac-Man.
Okay.
A little bit of a surprise there on Oats' face when he saw the Pac-Man pick. But Northwestern is developing the Pac-Man meta.
Yeah, besides Glia, we have two Pac-Man mains as well as Glia's secondary to watch out for. And there's that typical bit of confusion when you realize there's no Snake, there's no Mega Man, there's no highly common matchups. There's only one prominent Joker, but 3 Pac-Mans.
Yeah, in terms of top tier, we really have Love with Wolf, and I'm pretty
that's-
sure everyone else just plays high tier.
Well, Toad with Peach as well, but
Oh yeah. Oh, Thomas Inkling. There
Yes.
we go. Those are our like 3 top tier players. Everyone else is either mid tier or high tier.
Vershai with Joker as well. That's the one Joker I alluded
I'm sleeping
to.
on Slivka. Slivka, you guys play top tiers. Up smash, almost getting the kill there.
And interesting, I never considered the Hydrant as just an aerial tool to get rid of the eggs, but they can be at least a little bit effective. You're not going to get too much out of it purposely because you are restricting your own horizontal movement if you do so, but Oats has to play around that.
That's true. I don't know much about this matchup. Ooh, the F smash being spaced and making him whiff the up smash, but no punish off of that. The key to victory, sending him off stage. Egg
Returns to
coming
the-
back, confirms to a kill.
There you go. What a conversion just to the left of the platform. Leah had no landing options, and Oats now with this up tilt to up air string, he can just keep on going.
Yeah, he's definitely playing it a lot more safe with his combos, and I think that's a sign of him not being as comfortable with his play from not coming as often as he normally does.
Drops down into the lingering grab hitbox, but once again, another up tilt into up air. Didn't even need to have the Hydrant primed. It's good matchup knowledge to just realize one up smash on the right hitbox will get rid of Hydrant entirely without the need to prime it beforehand.
Really? Pac-Man up smash or Yoshi up smash?
Yoshi up smash.
Huh. That rewind back to 2 weeks when I was gonna secondary Yoshi, and that would have been pretty useful to know.
Landing there will get rid of it though, but that's exactly what Glia was searching for. Yoshi Bomber to get him out of disadvantage, but that's not a trick that's going to work 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, and I'm seeing a lot more Pac-Man grabs, and another confirmed to the kill off fair.
Wow, what a fair into up air. I think that was untechable as well. Just so little time to react to anything there.
Honestly, Yoshi is terrifying. Easily a high tier character, and no conversion off the down air. Not sure if that would have been true, but no defensive option coming out. I feel like Oats is definitely getting a read on his tendency to go for lateral options, and he's just jumping a lot more and just baiting out all these options.
Yeah, that pellet not really well advised. It caught him on the ledge for what seemed like an eternity. That was an easy conversion for Oats. Not going to get the kill yet, but sitting at 108 to Oats' entire 2 stocks. Glia has to find something here.
And I like the play from Oats. He's just keeping his space, throwing out aerials, and Glia's not sure what he has to do to get in, and Oats doesn't have to change the plan. Keep on doing this until he wins the match.
Out of the range of fair to up air, so
Up
although
tilt, up air, gonna take the stock.
manages
and-
to find the conversion that time though, and that's going to be an easy 2-0 as the two of them exchange a fist bump and a couple of tips.
Glad to have Oats back. He's definitely a friendly player. Likes to give a lot of tips to people when he sees habits.
Absolutely. There's that camaraderie between people in Smash World that's really unmatched. It's competitive without being it's competitive without being hostile, I'd say.
Yeah.
There is that camaraderie, there's that friendliness. People do once a week just going for long friendly grind sessions on Thursdays. If you are on campus, if you are nearby, be sure to check some of those out, by the way, because those have been really helpful for me personally.
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen last at Smash Bash you went 2-2, right?
I was
You were 1 game away from getting out of pools.
I was last hit from getting. I didn't deserve that final set just because I cheesed a Pokemon trainer at 16 with Wolf Flash, but
Hey, you knew the tech. You knew the tech. It's not cheese. Guaranteed, it's not cheese. I land up tilt bears all the time. People look at me like I'm cheating, but gotta learn the matchup.
there you go.
But yeah, who was it that you had to beat to get out?
I beat Trade War. I beat Aroma. Unfortunate SD in my set against Gorgon, but I actually did a lot better than I expected. I took him very close to last hit the first game and midway through his final stock in the second game.
Yeah, Gorgon is extremely scary, so for you to do that, I commend you.
Wolf Fox is just so fun in
Oh.
this game.
Any spacey against any
Any
spacey is fun, even
yes.
if it's a ditto. I'm on a mission to beat every Chicago Falco. Eclipse is the only person I have yet to beat.
Well, there you go.
Well, I lost game 1 to Gorgon, but the set isn't over.
Yeah.
I got cheesed by a side B. I won't take that. Sorry. Yeah, continue.
No, it's all right. As I mentioned, I took that game 1 against Inferno Spark with a bit of cheese. Got bopped in game 2. Kept it fairly close game 3, but just a few, miscalculations and a lot of misplays on my part just made it so I really couldn't do anything down the stretch. It was even till about 70% on last stock for the both of us, and then it...
Oh, do we need to swap? Okay.
All right.
We're going to have a swapping commentator since both me and Broncopolis have to get back into the bracket.
Certainly. Do not go anywhere.
We have run into a... Hello. So it is Professor Oates here after the stream match with Louder Monkey Boy here after his stream match.
Yep, that's me. All right, so we're going to be seeing a Gomi versus Vershai, a Slivka team kill, I believe.
So Vershai is letting it rock. This setup does not have Joker. Whoopsie.
Oh.
And Vershai did make the switch to Joker, but before that, he was a tried and true Sheik main. So I think he's letting it rock.
Yeah, so I didn't even think about I think this is the game room setup, which means that it won't have any DLC, but hopefully,
no.
hopefully that won't hinder him too much. He was a Sheik player before, so we'll see if he can just bring out that, and it'll be good enough.
Let's not count Gomi out. They've got experience playing against each other. Wolf's
Yeah.
pretty good, and Gomi's been... I actually don't know what his results were because I haven't been here for the last, 5 weeks. But...
Yeah. And, all right. Good recovery there. So right now, looks pretty even. I'd say Gomi's probably in the lead given the nature of how well these characters are at killing, but that might be it, and
It caught his jump.
that was really nice from Vershai right there. And
Doing some Smash 4 stuff. Not true in this case, but it caught what Wolf wanted to do, because if you're
Yeah.
spacey and you're off stage, you try to get there, pretty quick.
yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure given Wolf's recovering abilities, there wasn't exactly too much Gomi could have done to avoid that. If he, tried to air dodge, he probably would have died.
Maybe Nair dodge, but, that's neither here nor there, because we're a stock ahead now.
Yeah, and right now I think Vershai's probably gonna have a lot of time to maybe rack up a ton of extra credit, because this is where a Sheik really thrives. If you're up one stock, you can get a ton off before you potentially lose your next stock.
Yeah, she racks up percent well. Just the if you don't land the setups, when she takes the stock is a little bit later. So it's almost as if they start at negative something percent,
Yeah.
which is a weird way to put it, which is why we don't put numbers on everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just Sheik's really good at racking up damage, not that great at killing, easy,
I'll
good
put
at
that forward.
avoiding killing. And
Although, if he was holding the right-
oh,
or that, I was about to
Yeah.
say, sometimes she gets random early stuff, like a really hard call out with a forward smash at ledge, and they were trying to fade away, so they DI'd away, and then they die it super early, and then the commentators are like, haha, she can't kill, meme.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, the first hit of up B, maybe Sheik's strongest move, not counting sweet spot up smash, I believe. So if you can get that really close, maybe get a stage spike in, okay, and
That one looked a bit more true.
yeah, I mean, I don't know how much Vershai has been practicing Sheik lately, given, as I said, his main is Joker now, but he definitely looked very comfortable in that matchup using that character.
I swear he's still playing it. I mean, he's opting to play on this setup. He looked around as smooth as he did when he was a Sheik main, because that's the last time I saw him. And, yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
And if that match means anything, he's okay playing Sheik right now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, and bringing up the Ness, yeah. Gomi did tell me that he was going to be playing Ness today, and he asked me for some advice.
Your insight on this matchup?
Personally, I don't think it's too bad for Ness, because basically what I like to do against Sheik is if I can just get trades, I will come out on top, since Ness is much more adept at getting kills than Sheik is. Like, if I can just get, like, a Nair trade most of the time, I can then get, like, a back throw at, like, 90 or so and get a kill off. Of course.
How do you avoid her off stage?
Good use of air dodging, mostly. If I can, like, bait the bouncing fish, I can go low and then get around.
Yeah, and Nair Dodge lets a lot of characters get low, especially if you have your double jump. That's
Yeah.
something, as a Yoshi main, I don't really need to do, but as a plant main, I'm learning how incredible it is. As a plant secondary.
Yeah, this definitely isn't an easy matchup for Ness by any means, but if you can just play it, you just don't want to let Sheik really get in and start heavy combos, because yeah, if you get knocked off stage and you lose your double jump, it could be very, very hard to get back. Right
Yeah.
there, that was a good recovery right there. Went low, jumped up.
Yeah, space the jump so he didn't poke his head above the ledge too much, because you don't get to magnet until you start descending, or unless
Yeah.
you, like, up the air dodge.
Yeah.
Like, for example, that one. He could have, he stuck his head up there and he could have gotten needled. Like, maybe at that point you do the PK Thunder that hits on stage and then grab.
Yeah, personally, I'd probably like go low and then just try and like air dodge straight up and not
That
get
too.
at all. Yeah.
You
There's
can also
definitely
do,
a-
like, part of a double jump and then air dodge, and it messes up everyone's two-frame timing, because it's a little bit later than you would have normally gotten there.
Yeah.
Ness has options. Like, people shouldn't sleep.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. The Ness is maybe the character that got the most out of just the fact that directional air dodge is now a thing, at least given what he had to work with back in Smash 4. When... Okay, that was nice.
Oh. Yeah, not doing it yet. It doesn't matter too much that he staled it, because, oh, well. Well, now it's unstaled. Now it's
Yeah.
unstaled for sure.
Yeah, right there. That's a just tried to go for the yo-yo. You can't yo-yo the like it's really hard to yo-yo teleport recoveries, so I personally wouldn't go for that, but
I think you can... I know up smash hangs off stage a little bit differently. Like, Palutena, you can totally do it. But Sheik explodes. If she does it high and then beefy up Bs, you're going to get exploded on.
yeah, I guess yeah, because Palutena's doesn't have the hitbox.
Yeah.
But once the
Nor
yeah,
does Mewtwo's, nor does... No, Zelda's does.
Zelda's has the biggest one.
They go high all the time, though, so... Oh, wow.
Yeah, Smashville close blast zones.
But on the other side of it, wow.
I have a feeling Vershai was not expecting that. Personally, I wasn't expecting that. I probably would have just gone for a forward throw, so he might have been dying the wrong way too.
I mean, me too.
And,
Oh, and I think that was the jump.
Yep.
Oh, no. Very good
Well,
stuff.
right
holding
now
on
he
to the
doesn't
jump.
have one, so that was a great air dodge through. But down smash, not going to do it just yet.
Oh, and he uses up his double jump, and now he's lost it. What does he? Oh, well, he's probably in pain.
Yeah, this is hard. Oh!
Huh. That up B was way higher than Vershai expected, and he wasn't ready to react with, like, that instant back air.
Yeah, I mean, you very rarely see Ness's, like, PK Thunder, like, directly horizontally. You probably expected him to go down and then go back up, so...
It was a panic PK Thunder, but it totally worked out for him. Still lost the stock, but, like, he got a PK Thunder 2 in his face. That's
Yeah.
percent.
Yeah, he's down pretty much a whole stock right now, but this is still definitely doable if you can just get some, like, early kills. Ness does have the tools to pretty much... He's a very good comeback character if you can just get the right hits.
Yeah, like, I swear a jab lock in this situation, which I think is, like... Well, not anymore. But it was like Nair, jab, PK fire, forward smash.
Oh yeah, forward smash is like top 10 strongest forward smashes in the game. Like if you get the tipper one.
And Ness Nair sets up jab locks like pretty early. I played Ness in Smash 4 a little bit, and it reminded me a lot of Yoshi's,
Yeah,
especially the Nair.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get in this game too because you now have the magnet hitbox, which allows you to basically push the person in front of you and set up the spacing for the tipper forward smash perfectly.
Oh, I've only seen in Smash 4, I've seen the wind box push the opponent's body after a shield break, which blew my mind, but...
Yeah, okay, not going to die just yet. Definitely not looking the greatest, but if he can like seal off the stock right about now, he might have a chance. But okay, that might be...
Oh, nice air dodge. Not
Yeah.
true, but it becomes a mix at that point.
Oh.
Ow.
Yeah, I know exactly what Toad was going for. He's hoping for the back throw, roll to ledge, and then back throw, but
Toad?
I mean, I do that constantly, so it's more of a Ness thing, honestly.
Oh, no, which person were you saying was Toad? Because...
Tomy?
Oh, I thought you said Toad.
Oh, no. I guess I'm playing now or something,
Oh,
so...
you got a match? I will
Yeah.
have one against Gorgon in due time, but I think I'm still here for another doohickey.
Alright, well, I guess I'll probably be back at some point, but for now, peace.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a. This is a little bit of a Nostradamus style prediction. I think the first game of the next set will be on Port Town Aero Drive. If my fiver does its work, the first game will be on Port Town Aero Drive. I have not actually bribed the competitors to give us a hype stage. I'm sorry. It's my duty as a commentator, but I failed you all. Oh, no one. Versus me? Oh, wait, no, that's commentary cam. It's Gomi!
Was this about me making a panic PK Thunder?
The one that went way high when you had no jump and he was going off? It was definitely a panic
But the
PK
one where I hit
Thunder.
myself?
Yes.
No, that was intentional. That was like 500 IQ. I was like,
No, it shouldn't have been intentional. I don't think it should have been intentional. Because
why? I was like, he's expecting me to go low, so I'm like, I gotta PK Thunder now and go down to the ledge.
I think he might have been able to double jump bear you. He was just surprised by the sheer audacity of that PK Thunder height.
I'm not.
When it was still spinning, he might have been able to bear.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
But like.
but he
I'm
was
not-
surprised by the sheer audacity.
I'm not a smart player, so I gotta, you know, supplement by going lower. You know.
Okay, you know how Yomi works.
Yeah.
So like, sometimes no one expects you to go paper. You go paper.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
So, like,
the
I
sheer
can't-
audacity.
Yeah, I can't outsmart my opponents, so I gotta outdumb my opponents, and then it just wraps around to being smart again.
I think that was outsmarting. I think that is defined as outsmarting.
I mean, yeah.
Like when everyone's playing paper, the smart person plays scissors, and then when everyone's playing scissors, the smart person plays rock. And originally, the dumb option was paper, but now paper's like super galaxy brain because people are playing rock now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm already up. Jeez. Alright, see you later, stream. Bye.
Okay, Gomi is not joining me for commentary. He's in fact fighting Jabes. I see a Gomi there on the name. Yep, uh-huh. That ain't Gomi. That is Inferno Spark, and we got a PT Toon Link happening. Jabes has some opinions on Toon Link, PT, thinking that he's not top 10, which is not even that hot a take. It's like a lukewarm take, but there are a lot of very good PTs. And my hot take is that it is a hot take to say that PT is not top 10. So, we'll see if Jabes can put his money where his mouth is. And right now he is. Like, pretty sizable lead. But Ivysaur kills much earlier than Toon Link does, and we could get like a down throw, read the DI, get him with the up B. Oh, hi. Oh, he held that extra far. And yeah, that looked like a DIOA trying to run off the platform, but Charizard's heavy, so it's okay. Ooh, pivot cancel, so the F tilt just barely reaches, but looked like some kind of weak hit. That was scary DI, but he's okay. Now this ledge trapping. Charizard got around it, didn't hit the sweet spot. Yeah, after that first fire, it gets a little bit smaller. And he hits him under the stage, and that's it! Inferno Spark making an interesting, turns a deficit into a lead, and now has to hold on to the stock for dear life. That was a very sus withdraw, and Squirtle's light, I think he's going down. Yeah, he probably didn't even need those pommels there. Garden Charizard, I mean, he gets back throw stuff, and he can just space him out with Nair and Bear. But right, Charizard, Inferno Spark opting to go real close with Charizard, like get into jab range, which I think Toon Link has the scarier boxing game. If Charizard keeps it at the length of the tail, he can do this damage, but he's already at a pretty hefty deficit. Oh, he's got this? Oh, no. He let go of shield too early. And Squirtle's a light boy, but he's got these combos. And nice. Inferno Spark keeping really conservative combos to avoid those disadvantaged sword aerials. And this time he waits, throws him off stage. And what edge guard do we see here? Jabes goes real high. And then Nair dodges to the ground. It's a very good tool. Oh. Bomb beats Squirtle up B. Good to know. That was an excellent whiff punish eat. Looks for an angled air dodge in. Which definitely would have taken the stock. That up smash is something else. Yeah, catches with the side B. And we got this ledge trap. Yeah. Inferno Spark was very much gunning for that forward smash. You saw him like sitting still. You know he wanted it. And James jumped around and threw a bomb. Oh. James double jumped thinking that was the way to confirm off it. But Charizard's heavy. And yeah, that Toon Link does still have a sword on his up B. Not amazing on top of him, but that's a stock. He was trying to do that late nair because it's what got him the last stock. It might have been a dare moment. Oh. He did not get out of withdrawal fast enough. I think he had his double jump. He was just way too low. So that game was looking incredibly even until that last stock because, you know, early SDs do that. So Inferno Spark just needs to keep his composure, and I can see him pulling this to game 3 in winners quarters finals here at NU Weekly. I don't think we have a snappy name for it. The NU Weekly, number 6. A whole 20-room entrance, which is more than I remember our average weeklies being before I left. Averaging 30? This year bumps, what? This is cool. And there's so many setups, I gotta show up more often. Like for a 30-person weekly, having 7 setups is incredible. Starting the game off with a forward smash. High risk, no reward, but like, it's a mental flex. Oh, and he tried to do a smash attack. Definitely playing that frame trap game, but a little bit, just didn't have the frames at this early percent. And I like the idea of starting Ivysaur early. Toon Link's pressure game isn't incredible on Shield. Jabes can complain about me saying that later. But, and Ivysaur spaces things outside of Toon Link's good boxing game, which is fast, disjointed, but like, small disjoints. Small disjoints. E. Charizard goes high, but that tail is vulnerable. Looking like Snake having that bomb just hanging out on that platform. Obviously not doing the same thing functionally. And Charizard on Battlefield still gets taken out earlier than I'd expect. Might be the rage. Oh, James almost converts even more, but we push 40% out of that advantage. When Squirtle might not kill right away, this is kind of scary. He might need to switch back to Charizard, but he's staying close. He might not find his moment. Off a hit, he does want to keep Tink in a disadvantage. And James is going back to stage immediately, making it hard for him. That was a really interesting tether cancel, but it put him in range of the sword. Ow. The thing about Toon Link is when he has a lead, you just want to take the stock and get this lead away. But that also means he can eat you alive, because Toon Link plays very well against aggressive play. With all these retreating bombs and these bomb throwdowns and these disadvantaged swords and all that. Tries to do... Hello! Down smash spacing right outside that get-up attack. And a sign of life from Inferno Spark. Trying to get something off a throw. Might be cheesing too hard for this throw in this regrab. That's nice. Okay. So Jabes was all like, you think I'm just gonna go for the immediate punish on the regrab? Nah, hit the roll. But Inferno Spark took his time. And he has the stock now because of it. And Jabes also trying to do the Inferno Spark to Inferno Spark with that incredibly high up stage off near the blast zone up Bs. Nice roll from ledge, but the second roll gets caught by the back throw. He's right back in this disadvantage. Ooh, I see you. Dash grab? Oh, wow. Punishes it even farther. Doesn't get him off stage, but he get to get this bear right now. But there's so much stuff on his shield. His shield is so... Desperation. And he pivot cancels to get up there with the F tilt. Getting that strong spot, sweet spot, and taking the set. I feel like Inferno Spark lost it. He was playing so well game 1, but Jabe's got that lead. He got that SD. He got that early stock in the next game. And you feel pressured. You feel stuck. You just want to hit him. Jabes is very good at not letting you hit him, speaking from personal experience. I've got a match versus Gorgon.
Yeah. Alright, it appears that it will be me alone on commentary for a bit. It's your boy, Nazo. And it looks like we got Gorgon Oats. Gorgon definitely told me, not before this bracket, that he wanted me to somehow... It has nothing to do with this match, never mind. He wanted to play me in the next round if I had upset Nuck. He didn't want to play Nuck. He's feeling confident about beating Oats. At least that's how he sounded. We got Fox versus Yoshi. At least that's what would be expected. Gorgon is known to pull out Captain Falcon, and Oats also has a Piranha Plant. Doesn't seem likely that either of them will pull out both of these secondaries in this matchup, unless one of them really gets pushed into a corner in this first match.
Hey guys, Louder Monkey Boy here. We
Let's
got
go,
Oats
Becky.
versus Gorgon. I'm so sad about that last game.
Oh, you had to play Nuck, right?
I was so close to winning.
Oh,
Last game, last stock.
Oh. And this was the week that we were gonna be upset Nuck.
Yeah.
If it wasn't you with as close as you got, it would have been me with my Olimar.
No, the thing is, so he fared, and I was down being, because my down being is a reflector, and
Yeah.
it didn't come out. And if it'd come out, it might have killed him at that percent. That's what I'm really sad about.
Here we go. We got our first
Whatever.
match.
Anyways, we got Oats versus Gorgon here on Lila. That's interesting.
I think they both like this stage. Definitely has a bunch of platforms for Gorgon to just go ham with up airs. And I honestly don't know about Yoshi's combo game, even though I tried picking him up not too long ago. I like to know he wants multiple up airs, but Oats is a bit squeamish today on going for extended combos.
Yeah, so this is the first time I've seen Oats play in a long time, so I actually don't think I've seen Gorgon play ever, but I guess he's Fox.
Gorgon is very good if you haven't seen him play.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. He was seated high, so I'd expect that.
He got, I believe he's gotten top 8 at the last 3 tournaments, and he got top 8 at Smash Bash as well.
Oh, nice. All right, well, anyways, he's doing well right now, beating Oats, and that's going to be it, yeah. I
Down
figured he
air
was
up smash, looking like a light out here.
I think he was looking for some sort of up smash conversion.
That Nair jab is honestly super powerful. You have to respect it. If you try to press anything out of your shield, he will hit you.
Yeah, and anyways, right now, Gorgon doing a great job. I think he can, okay, well, he almost just died right there, but I was going to say he should probably be able to get a pretty decent amount of extra credit. But I guess Oats has other plans, and okay, there we go.
Yeah, that reflector stall was actually really smart. I think if he hadn't done that, his weight would have fallen right into that up air and just throwing Oats off on his combo game. Ooh, spicy,
Yeah,
but it works.
Oh, yeah, that was a great back air right there. Not going to kill just yet, but the Nair not going to do it either.
And I'm really liking the confidence from Gorgon, but that Nair hitbox comes before, hurtbox comes before hitbox on that move. And
Yeah,
it's going to
and-
seal the stock.
Alright, and
There's a lot of aggressive edge guarding going on right there, but
Yeah.
Now back to neutral, just throwing out moves. I feel they're still trying to feel each other out in this first game one. They have played at Mystery Mondays before. I don't know how often they have.
That was a good rapid jab. He's probably going to be looking for an up smash setup right about now. Yeah, I saw him running in for that right there, but Yoshi's down tilt going to knock him away.
Oh, whiffing the up smash, but missing the punish. That might cost them.
Ooh, and missed the up smash right there, yeah.
Both characters are pretty anxious in this set, is what it appears to be. Nair out of shield, having a hitbox behind it.
Up smash right there, gonna miss. Yeah, and Oats doing a great job of bringing this back. Gorgon just cannot seal off this last stock. And all right, down tilt, not gonna 2-frame.
And there's the bear. There's a bit of a reaction there from Oats. He was not pleased with that.
Yeah. Right now, Oats in a still in a pretty good position. Becker not gonna kill just yet.
Bear almost definitely covering any option that he can.
But Nair,
Dealing the stock. Lilat with the short side blast zones. Gonna help him with that.
and yeah, and now it's basically back to even. I know.
Oh!
Oh! Oh wait, this might be bad. Does he have his jump? Okay.
Yes, he has it. He had his jump still. Oh! No extension off that. And I feel like right now, Oats is very
but
anxious
didn't
to
get the
get an
last hit
edge
of it.
guard. He really wants this match to be over quick and easy.
Yeah, and he almost got it right there. And yeah, I believe Gorgon's probably looking for either up air, up smash, or maybe back air, because Oats is definitely at death percent.
Anything at this percent will probably kill.
And
the bear
no,
doesn't seal it. Yoshi's weight coming in clutch. Nice maneuvering to get back into the ledge. Whiffing the up smash. Nice tech there from Gorgon, making sure that he doesn't die. What's the setup here?
Okay, I know. Neither of those smash attacks broke the egg. It's unfortunate for Oats.
And let's see. And he,
That's gonna be it. And Oats gets the clutch up
a
smash to
nice
seal it.
up smash to seal that stock. What a good set. What a good
Yeah.
match.
Oh, I'm
The set is
excited
still
for
going.
this. Yeah.
Look,
Oh, I was wondering what the
Yeah.
player cam's wrong.
the Gorgon with the tag for Zap. His
Oh.
friend from the local high school around here didn't show up. I don't know if he's sick, given it's flu season or something.
I mean,
But-
maybe just too busy. I don't know.
Yeah. Projects, anything of that kind. And we're going into game 2. Did you see what stage they picked?
No. Sorry, I never paid attention to that. Okay, it is the Yoshi's Story Melee. Wow, these are the 2 stages that they played on, the 2 stages that I will never ever go to. That is very interesting. All right, and it's also almost with an early kill. All right, and Gorgon retaliates. That down be a little ill-advised. And what's the edge? No punish. Apparently, my oh my God! Oh, Joe, you're a legend. The craziest thing I've ever seen. But all right, I respect it. Absolutely. I'm assuming that was a misinput, but if it wasn't, okay. So basically even, and Gorgon's going to be taking that first stock. Rapid jab.
All right. Ooh, Gorgon with the lead.
Yeah, let's see what he can do with this lead. He had the lead in the last game, and Oats still took the game, so definitely not over till it's over.
All right. You see Oats thought that would cross up a little matchup and experience there.
Nice forward air right there, and all right, Oats camping off stage to wait off the invincibility. Very smart. And okay, we got an egg lay.
Ooh,
He
good
has
bear.
no any.
Oh,
Oh no, melee! We're melee up here.
Sick.
That's what I like to see. Alright, how does Oats retaliate? It's not looking the best for him. Gorgon in a huge lead right now.
Ooh. No
Oh,
jump! He caught the jump!
What was that? Gim? Was that like the first hit of like Firefox or something?
All right. 1-1.
Alright, nice. Alright. Assuming we're not going to be seeing any character counter picks. I don't think I've ever seen Jason play anyone other than Yoshi in tournament in this game.
Yeah, we'll see. For Zap, like tag.
Oh yeah, that for like Little Zap probably.
Yes.
And then Oats's is Wissy, which no idea what that one means.
It's a combination of some Pokemon I don't know.
Okay. Fair enough. I was trying to think of them, but I guess there's probably a lot of them. To be honest, that could be. Anyways, starting off even again, that was a bit of an ill-advised Fox illusion.
Yeah, I think
It gets heavily punished off that. Wow, that was like 50%.
Gorgon wants to win this set. He can't really go for those risky maneuvers. He's gonna get a hard
Yeah.
punish for it.
Okay, forward smash. I guess for the 2-frame, that was a bold option.
Yeah, maybe thought he'd go above ledge for some reason. Ooh,
Yeah,
Gorgon.
possibly.
right back. That's oh. Didn't really account for I think Fox's fast falling. That's usually a confirm. Ooh,
Yeah,
gets side B.
and, okay, side B into up there. Not gonna do it just yet.
Oh, he's a fast faller.
Oh, you're crazy.
That's a very big stock. No jump. Okay, stays alive.
Alright, gonna double jump armor through some of Fox's snares, I believe, to get back on stage safely.
Yeah. See, can Gorgon stay in this game, or will Oats run away from it? Ooh.
His snares. Oh!
No
and-
tech, doesn't need to though. Reverse down tilt.
Rapid jab. Ooh, nice spot dodge to avoid that up smash. And okay, yeah, that's a. I don't think you want to do that one. Oats still in the lead, but still don't want to give stuff like that away. And going for a lot of fairs, I guess. To avoid a put. Okay, egg into. Avoids that up there.
Thought Gorgon Firefox out of that egg. Kind of ill-advised. Going up B should be fine.
Surprised he's going for that up smash. I'd like just kind of go down and like go for a fair or something. Like
Yeah.
Fox just going straight up. You know where he's gonna be.
I'm wondering if he's expecting illusions and is charging it just too early. Oh, Miss Tech doesn't get punished for it though.
I mean, possibly.
Illusion going
Like right now, you
low.
know it's okay. Back air gonna miss.
And
that
that's
one's
gonna
not.
kill. Gorgon down. He's standing up.
Oh, hungry boxing over there. All right, let's go.
And it's gonna cost him.
Yeah, it might have been a.
An ill-advised hungry box. Oh,
I mean, it's not over just yet. Oats does have a full stock lead, and Oats with a lead is very hard to play against. And what's rapid jab?
oh, good
And-
stall.
Yeah, but Gorgon kind of on borrowed time right now. He's gonna have to do something fast if he wants to stay in this.
Yeah, Gorgon's doing a lot to stay in this game, but he's just not. Can't find a way to get back neutral.
Yeah.
Oh, there.
Okay. And
And
that's gonna do it.
Good game.
Yeah, I think there's only so much you can live for. Hello. Yeah. What? Oh, okay. I guess
All right, so we'll be swapping out both commentators. As we're just going to switch out the consoles at the moment. I'm about to be joined by the person you just saw overcome Gorgon in 3 games. Going out, Oates.
Hello. We actually do play a lot. I kind of yelled it over here in case y'all could peripherally hear it. I'm not sure how powerful the crowd miking is on these things.
It's
Shouldn't be.
not. Just feel free to reiterate.
We've played a lot. He hasn't taken a set, but we have always, literally always gone game 3. So I'm always worried.
Fox Yoshi seems really interesting because that illusion seems...
Well, me not punishing the cross up that one time was just me being dumb.
Right.
Like, I've played the matchup enough to know, but sometimes, like, my brain poop.
At the same time, when it doesn't cross you out, it seems scoutable. Like, it seems something
I mean,
that
it
you
just
should-
straight up doesn't cross you up, ever.
Right.
But one thing I keep forgetting against fast fallers and then relearning mid-set against fast fallers is Yoshi has a lot of tech chases, and against some like floatier characters, I can jab and then react to a tech if they did tech, and if they didn't tech, I get a jab lock. So like I don't have to think. For fast fallers, I have to think because if I jab, they're on the ground so quickly that if I jab and they did tech, there's no way I'm covering that roll. And you saw that against Gorgon. I jabbed, he rolled, I tried to nair, he shielded the nair. Luckily, he missed the up smash punish on that, so...
Yeah, that seems like really complicated flowchart as it progressed. And if someone is watching at home, please clip the voice, the line of Jason saying, "I don't have to think," and just...
Okay, so, like, the less you have to think in a fighting game, the better. You, like, make flowcharts,
No,
play
of
brain-dead
course.
characters.
Yes.
If you don't think your character's brain-dead, drop that character.
Oh,
like-
absolutely.
If you want to be like, you know, have the moral victory of, I'd be better than you if I was playing the better character, but then you lose 0-2 to everyone you say that against, then, like, your pride isn't worth not, you know, going in top tier.
And that's the human element of the game.
Or at least a mid-high tier that you think is busted, because if you think it's busted, it is busted. That's the placebo effect.
You're not playing a theoretical character, you're playing the character you've actually trained up. There's no, you know, if you cannot consistently hit one of 5 different options on any intersection of your flowchart, then perhaps go for something simpler.
And tippy top players downplay, so mid-level players think they should too, but like, no. If you believe your mid-tier is busted, they suddenly become high tier, because that's like how mid-level play works.
It's going to be Jabes against Vershai in winter semis. Vershai, of course, coming here via an upset on Love. Jabes, of course,
Does in fact Joker have Joker now? I remember earlier that this setup didn't contain it.
That's correct. We saw him playing Sheik on stream earlier, the character he was using last summer and the spring beyond, but it looks like he's pretty much fully made the conversion.
Joker's got a really good projectile game despite being both mobile and strong if like not approached, so he's good in all stages of play. It took a while for this character to get optimized, but he really is like, everyone's picking him up now, as they should, like for good characters. That's how it should be.
That Arsene boosted aerial killed at 83 before the hit. That's not a small feat on a mid-weight character such as Toon Link.
At the edge of PS, like, it's a little bit easier with the rage, but yeah, Arsene looks like a truck. Arsene, in fact, is a truck. I haven't played Persona, but that's lore.
Well, apparently Arsene is like the very first Persona that discard as soon as you get any other better Persona in the game.
In
which-
5.
In
I think,
5, yes.
I think it's like the tutorial starter Persona thing.
I believe you're correct, which is...
Which sometimes they get busted, like Chaos Legion. That first summon got real good late game. No one has played Chaos Legion, so that is not a relevant
At
metaphor.
the same time, I just find that a bit humorous. Like, imagine if Pokemon Trainer had a team of Rattatas instead of the characters they do.
Yo, your starters have pretty good ending stats.
That's fair, but...
And Venusaur, Charizard, and not Blastoise are all busted in OU for a time, so... Because Magas. Oh, hello. And Jabes is on the board.
Yo, great conversion off the bomb with the fair.
Bomba Fair. What? There was a South American region. It wasn't Mexico. It was, like, smaller. Toon Link was a top character there, and that's where I learned about this character. And the commentators were, like, really hype every time. Bomba Fair!
Well, there is a specific Mexican Toon Link who I'm not going to mention by name, but...
Nah, it was a Toon Link that never actually popped off in the scene at large. He was,
Okay.
like, really, really good first year, and I don't know what happened to him.
Back air from Bershai will get him back off stage. He's at 95, so does have a bomb pull, but back air, even without Arsene, would be enough to kill if he can get it to the right of the ledge.
Oh. Oh. And yeah, Toon Link manages to evade all of the Arsene bears, Joker bears.
The Rebellion Gauge, though, is going to be filled up in just a moment. That bomb is going to
There he goes. And you don't actually need Arsene stuff to kill super early if you just go very deep. Joker has a big whip. He can do it.
Does. And if you can do it with a setup, all the better.
Yeah. Or you just press back air like 3 times off stage. Let's go. Do the Game & Watch.
Yeah, one of them's going to.
Swing your hurdle from side to side. The Game & Watch.
As I mentioned that though, excellent job from James of just depleting the meter as soon as he could. Just pulled as many bombs as he can. Boomerang when he was on the ledge, bombs pretty much solely when he was on stage, and that's something you can do, although he did not react well to the mistech.
And with this, looking at the percentages, it's very unlikely that another Arsene's going to come out, which puts Jabes at a really good spot here. Unless Joker goes really deep or gets a fair confirm, which, like, he totally can. Good characters, you know? And Joker, however, is vulnerable to stuff if he shields, but sometimes Jabes will catch you dropping a shield with an up smash.
Of course, Toon Link not the tallest of characters, so you cannot land with that. And now, all of a sudden, Arsene meter about half full. Still a while to go before he can even think of getting a kill without a back air.
I remember early on in Smash Ultimate, Jabes, like, if you played super safe, he had an up smash habit, and you just looked for the up smash. But now he started playing, like, second tempo. He's only up smashing when he, like, knows he's got it, and otherwise, he plays crazy lame. And when he plays like that, it's really hard to take a stock. He has turned his habit into a strength, and I like it.
Go. Finally, one misstep, and that's going to be the forward smash for Shy. Needs to pull to last stock, but at what
But
cost?
he is 61 with very little Arsene left. In fact, none now. Okay, he's not going to get hit with Arsene. Okay, I was about to be proven wrong, but that was a regular Ega Goo Goo.
Aha. Aha without it, Egeon with it.
Lego my ego.
Down throw, not
Oh,
going to get
sludge.
it.
And then Arsene is sludge wave, that's it.
Got it, okay. Good drag
Shout
down,
outs to
but
Pokemon coming out very soon.
Ooh. Back throw will put him up to 39, but the Rebellion Gauge, and this is the time where you really don't want it to be full. If I'm Vershai, I need to get at least 20 to 25% before Arsene comes out.
If he plays super duper lame, like, he can just, he'll be okay. Oh. He went off stage. He tried to do those, like, rising guns that hit the neutral getup. Didn't quite cover it. Jabes did manage a neutral getup. You know Vershai was looking to cover that. But since he didn't, he was prime F-tilt range.
And perhaps most importantly, he was facing to the right on the right ledge, so that's an extra frame if he's going to turn around. That just makes it so much easier to catch, even if you're already poking your head above the ledge. You just cannot react for a little bit.
Well, for F-tilt, I mean, you can just press it.
Well, yeah, I'm saying on Vershai's part.
Oh yeah, no. As soon as he missed that, he was donezo. Rising stuff, if it's not like currently hitting your shield, is gonna get hit. Like
So-
just in this game in general.
It is a switch in the stage to Battlefield, as well as a switch in costumes with the Shujin Academy uniform. Have to see if it comes with the switch in playstyle as well.
Ooh, catches those defensive options with his big whip, but doesn't get too much off it.
Air into dash attack as soon as he saw Jabes running outward. That is, I think it's true unless you air dodge in.
Vershai this time going for still guns, still gun ledge traps, but like less risky ones, because he was landing with like auto cancel-ish guns a little bit further away, not putting himself off stage, not rising with it, that kind of thing.
Air on top of the platform is only going to feed the beast, and now, although he managed to get that vulnerable spot on top of the ground, his spinning attack, and gets the dare afterwards. Vershai riding a tidal wave of momentum.
Not only that, but he started it off a dare, hit one trade against Jabes up B, and was able to convert it into dash attack into that dare. Like, a lot of situational awareness. And that spike dare, it's pretty dang safe, and it leads to so much stuff. And he's trying to do pull downs. Not quite getting them.
He was not wasting the remaining part of that meter. Already 72% onto that second stock, lapping him in percent.
But yeah, I will never say, I think Joker Dare is absolutely insane, and compared to all of his other things, is pretty slept on.
Oh, it's crazy.
Because he gets Rising Dare ledge traps that are pretty nice, covers stuff. It's fairly safe, and it's like, you know, it's one of those easy bake confirms if you're not ready for the falling fairs.
Whenever Joker's in the air, a lot of people tend to focus, back air is busted, down guns are busted, but that is something that just gets slept on so often.
Yep, and he gets the fair drag down up air onto up smash. People saying that top level Jokers don't land it, they totally do. You're just not watching.
Absolutely.
Pretty good. It's around as easy to land as Kirby fast fall fair 1 to forward smash too. And like he's got a better fast fall and better movement speed in the air and on the ground. And Kirby's land that F smash thing all the time, so like it's very feasible to see that a lot.
Yeah, I remember the community consensus around the time of Evo or so was that, no one's going to get that consistently, and then Leo did it 4 times against Twee.
And then they're like, oh, only Leo gets it, but like, no, every decent Joker's been landing it. You just not paying attention.
Yeah, some more than others, but it's not the most difficult thing in the world.
And it's another thing, like, Joker is definitely one of those gets better over time characters. And some of us said that week 1. Some's like, he's like low tie tier. Just give it time. Give it time.
Yeah, as he returns back to stage, but Jabe's already on his final stock for Shy sitting with all 3.
Okay, so normally that bear would be super safe on shield, but item throw out of shield is incredibly fast.
Frame 6 for the moment, right?
Frame 4 or 5, I don't know. It also takes time to travel, so it really depends on distance, but it comes out of your shield real fast.
I know it depends on the item itself, but I'd imagine it's very fast.
Oh, the item throws are all the same, but how fast the item travels afterwards.
That's what I'm saying, yes.
Yeah. The thing about Toon Link Bomb is if you put a hitbox out, I don't care if it hasn't punished you, it's going to explode.
That rolls in, but gets around the guns, a bit of an evasive maneuver, but it cost him stage control.
Holding that bomb for as long as possible. But Joker, Vershai just jumped around every single projectile Jabe's had, and like, he's just timing his movement very eloquently to get around all these projectiles. Getting Arsene with a lot of percent to spare, and a stock, and the percent lead.
Not going to get the fair follow-up, but even that forward tilt on top of the platform is not going to be punished. Jabe's just falling back.
And Adair is the stock right now. Oh, I thought it was there.
Well, Adair was the stock about, like, 40% ago.
Maybe. I mean, Dare up smash isn't that early. Not
With
on
Arsene, yeah.
Not on Battlefield.
Maybe not on Battlefield, but it would be very close.
Oh, now it's super duper, but...
Fell out of the grounded spinning attack, too. That was very fortunate, because that might have been the stock, if not.
Oh, James did a hard... He's been doing more hard callouts on rolls with these retreating forward smashes recently. They're not bad, but also sometimes they can be punished. Luckily, Joker would have to be super on point to, like, full hop right when he's starting it, lets go immediately, fast falls, has to avoid the sword, get that fair drag down. It would be tough.
With the fastest out of shield at frame 10, you really would have to react almost immediately. Think of punishing.
Oh no, if he's looking for rolls, you can just jump and then fast fall on him with a thing.
Spot dodge down smash, and afterwards the down guns will put Jabes at 145. Will have to play almost perfectly if he wants to save this.
Is Joker's fastest out of shield frame 10?
I believe so.
Alright, I can believe it. He's got good just movement stats, and people sleep on empty hop out of shield. So I think like that's another way Joker players have optimized over time.
Bro, not quite gonna do it, but you have to imagine if he can unstale it, another might.
Oh, that should have been it. But he just fell out. Hey, that's a thing. So just a little bit of a scramble. Spot dodge in the scramble. Everyone's throwing out buttons. You see a button whiff. It's go time. Like that happens a lot.
Just zoomed off the stage after that spot dodge. You could really tell that Vershai went for the spot dodge down smash earlier, but that time roll wasn't an option, so he was free to go for the harder punish, even though the down smash would have killed too.
Oh yeah, and the thing about tethers is if they get spot dodged, you're done. Unless it's Pac-Man, at which point he still gets the grab. Pac-Man's grab is actually one of the better ones now, which is amazing since he barely had a grab in Smash 4.
I mean, I found that out the hard way in my round 1. He
Whole
really
new world. You have to roll more than usual, which like some people don't have a roll habit. I certainly don't, so I'll get hit by it more than usual. People have more of a spot dodge habit than a roll habit in this game. So again, whole new world.
All right, Joker has up air on frame 9 out of shield, but that's about it.
Yeah, but up air is not where you want to hit people.
Yeah, exactly. His fastest viable out of shield option is frame 10.
Shield grab, dare, what? Probably those two, though. Ooh. And Vershai trying to get a little cheeky Rebels guard to get Arsene, but he gets the percent lead the old-fashioned way.
Oh, we got
Into the
air dodge.
People can't be air dodging after that guns.
Oh, that's going to cost him. You really see it on so many stages. I don't know why. I see it on Towns just so often in particular. Perhaps it's just because of the underside shape. You always think you're going to be okay. Those magnet hands aren't as effective as Smashville for some reason.
I just think it was a dumb goof because, like, it wasn't going to cause a stage spike. The one thing it does is push you a little bit lower.
What I'd imagine, but I'll have to pick Jade's brain after this. Vershai, meanwhile, going to take it however it comes. Getting caught with a bomb, but not the up air afterwards. He smartly air dodges to the left.
Oh, Jabes. Jabes needs to really turn it up and play not die Jabes, which he does have. We'll see if he can pull it out. If he has the MP necessary to, you know, unleash the super move, don't die Jabes.
Oh, is he dead again? He is.
Unfortunately, not even don't die Jabes can't evade the down guns from like no double jump way far away, has to up B max distance.
That is
Which
crazy.
also means he can't mix up his timing and Joker gets those guns for free.
Yeah, Down Guns has such crazy horizontal coverage, and even after that deft approach, he still has so much work to do.
I don't mind it that much. This matchup is still tough, but for other reasons. Oh, and forward throw? Yeah, he doesn't want to stale it. He could get him off stage and get a like more substantial edge guard with the back throw, but he definitely wants to save it for killing. You know Vershai's been shielding a lot.
Although all of those pummels are just going to be Arsene food, and in any moment, he's going to come out pretty much even the battlefield here.
This is fine. If he takes the stock and doesn't get hit by the bad man, he can still do this. Just got to play real campy.
Run the egg on too, but with a bomb in hand, going to be forced into shield for quite a while, and that's going to force
Oh
the
my.
grab.
Oh my. Oh my. He's okay. He lands with the lag though. No drag down. Vershai missed the drag down, but like, it's still 3 stocks to 1. Arsene is still not done. Backer. Oh, the hitbox didn't come out.
And he
That's
did
not
roll in. That was just an invite for a backslash, or for a backslash down smash.
That move is a lot of base knockback though, so if, even with a lot of rage, if that back air hits center stage, it's not killing you super early like you'd think, like the memes say. Ha.
Throw the bombs. 169. Arsene probably not in play for the rest of this stock, but Japes
Back
finally has
throw.
to get up throw. Meanwhile, crosses up the
both-
DI.
They both totally do it at this point.
Yeah.
Keep forgetting up throw's a thing. When you're on the opposite side of the stage, that's the safe. But back throw totally would have done.
On
let's be real.
Town, it might have been fairly close if he had perfect DI, but
I think the rage helped him out, but also like, I say rage helped him out with a grain of salt. He is at 109% and has 2 stocks to go. Don't die Jabes will need it. So don't die Jabes can't cut it. He needs Super Saiyan 3 Jabes.
he needs to pull off the nuclear storm cockroach approach. Just do not die. Do not even get hit.
Ooh. Super Saiyan 3 Jabes has come out on occasion. He can't maintain it for long periods of time, much like the canon Super Saiyan 3. So, although that might have changed in Super. They really don't explain these powers too well.
Although that hero spin is
Hello.
going to just serve a double duty, not only returning himself to stage, but also pretty much depleting the Arsene meter entirely.
He missed the fair, but that was totally the stock. Maybe. It is an Animal Crossing stage. He does have the rage. He was at ledge. I think it would have been the stock.
James' fair is going to come out first. That F-tilt will put him back off. Bomb popped him up, but another
And that's
F-tilt, and
that.
all of a sudden,
This is the last stock. 145 is still, like, very dangerous, though. And Joker's off stage, and Toon Link's really high up. Can he get low so he can up E? Yes, he can. And now there's the ledge. So many interactions, all of which could kill this tiny child. Oh, including that one.
there you go. The back air on top of the shield. It looked improbable for a while. James was bringing it back, but at the end of the day, it was just inevitable. One of these back airs was going to land something.
Jabes did in fact unlock Don't Die Jabes. But it was, he needed like, don't die Jabes. Extra not die Jabes.
And that's back-to-back upsets for Vershai. We're going to be seeing him in winners finals against the winner of our next matchup. That's going to be Nuck against...
Professor Oates.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, I guess I'm doing that. Oh boy. Okay, so joking earlier, hey, maybe I'll see you in the finals. And if he lost, first my match too?
You'd be on the other side of losers if you lost to Nuck here.
Oh no.
So excellent work to Vershai, guaranteeing him a spot in the top 3. That's his highest placement this season. Vying for that other spot in Winners Finals. It's going to be Oats, who you just saw and heard on commentary, versus Nuck, who has looked oddly human today. He's already dropped games in 2 different sets. As a reminder, in Smash Bash, he did not even drop a single game until Grands. Professor Oats has had time ever since his slight move to work on this matchup a little bit with Santi at Ignites, but Nuck is an entirely different beast. And I like the crossed legs position. He's in full Zen mode, I guess.
Start the battle. Yoshi. Mr. Game & Watch.
Yeah, I know, it's just blocked. Oh, it's going with a Crotto tag. More cursed Pokemon mashups. I believe it's Skiddo and someone. Maybe Crustle. I don't know. And if you're just joining us, welcome back to Northwestern University Smash Ultimate Weekly number 6. We've had 4 different winners of our first 5 weeklies. Oats and Vershai both alive in winner's side and both aiming to be that 5th individual. If you'd like to follow along with us, the bracket can be found at smash.gg/NUS. We'll put that in the chat. Maybe. I don't know.
Mr. Game & Watch.
It is going to be the Game & Watch Yoshi that we haven't seen thus far this year, although we saw it very often last year. A matchup we've seen so many times in Winners Finals is going to occur a little bit earlier. Winners Semis between the two of them, best of 3. Nuck going to be a little bit into an early percent deficit, but making it back well. The grab is going to be conditioned well because Yoshi's airspeed perhaps a little better than many of what Game & Watch's best matchups are used to, but certainly can do that up B out of shield as much as he likes. And I like the usage of the egg throw by Oats to just get rid of some of the ledge bacon. It just makes that pesky, edge guards, especially when you don't have to burn your air dodge, you can just take that direct route to the ledge if you don't want to skip it entirely. Pop him into the egg throw again. Has enough time for an up air before he matches out. And the back air, or the reverse hit of Nair, is going to put him up to 97. Rapid jab. Wanted to go for the trump, but he got off. But no, you cannot challenge that up smash. Pulled it out just in time, and all of a sudden, Nuck, deservedly or not, what a parry as well into the up B. He's going to be cruising into this lead. Backers at ledge. He had enough time to whiff, get up attack, and still be fine. Finally just caught him with a 3rd and final hit of that back air. Pops him up off the top. FD not the highest ceiling in the world, so Oats can go for that and find a bit more success, maybe a bit earlier than you might on other stages. Landing Nair into rapid jab, and that's going to be another lock into the up tilt. I like the decision to go for the up tilt up air out of the jab lock instead of the conventional forward smash because it is an extra 8% and the knockback is pretty negligible either way. Again into the egg lay, but Pops right back, and the back air, once again, this time all 3 hits connecting. Nuck onto his final stock. Gonna be reverse the tongue. And after that soft hit in air, wanted to go for the fair to end it all, but Nuck gonna DI out and save his life in the process. Tense moment, did need to use the air dodge, but gonna land safely around the up smash. And just out of range, immaculate aerial spacing by Nuck with a back air. That turtle extends so far into the distance. And especially when you have characters that need to take a step back and then lean forward, if you can time it well, you're gonna get your reward. Floats around the down smash from ledge, and that the down air gonna pop him back through. Gives him a window back into the stage, but at 103%, a character as light as he is back into the egg lay. Back air is going to do it. Any smash attack would do it. I think we're getting to the point where even weak hit of fair will do it in about 15% or so. And before that up smash could even come out, this time he did challenge it. Saw the animation. It was transitioning to the next slide, but the back air is going to register 3 times. And Oats taking game on the 1 seed. Nuck has dropped 1 game in a set for the 3rd time today. Is going to be his counter pick, but the beloved Battlefield, perhaps not as good of an option. Yoshi enjoys pretty much the same stages, the triplats, the extensions that one character deck gets can really be useful for the other 2. Bowling over the stage choice.
Start the battle. Your turn came and watch.
It is going to be the same. It looks like we're going to Smashville for game 2. I like the use of the central platform. Yoshi makes good use of the side platforms just because of the coverage, and he can extend off of the center platform too with the low ceiling, but as soon as you escape pretty much low mid%, that's going to be full advantage to Game & Watch. And excellent Barry with a down smash, forward smash too. Although having said that, Oats is starting to be on the offensive here. B reverses the tongue once again. Duck gonna cut the momentum in half with a buzzsaw. That down air just so effective and interrupting whatever he wants to go for. Mashes out in time, and that time I'm not quite sure whether that was intentional or not, but oh, what a drag down though. He managed to get the F smash directly after only the 2nd hit of the back air. I think the 3rd hit might have sent him off the side anyway, but if you can get the kill in style, why not? Stalls out the bucket, 2. And another drag down, but this time gonna be nowhere near killing. Still, Oats yet to lose a first stock, and he's been getting these so often. He's not popping up anywhere. Just the certain hits of the multi-hit. They will pop. They will keep you grounded. And interesting misstep from Oats there. Nuck was charging that up smash for what seemed like an eternity, and I think Oats maybe figured he could challenge it with a tongue, but Nuck with a half-charged up smash is finally going to get a window back into this game. Having said that, still over 100% in the red. This tech on top of the platform, but not covered by the Nair. Time the Bacon stopping the approach from center stage. Back air almost killing across the stage, but he is living for the moment. Who knows for how much longer? Not at all after the back air. Nuck, a very rare sight. He's on his winner side stock. Gonna be sliced through by the down air. The rapid jab will pop him up with the fair. And once again, the F tilt interrupted by the egg throw, though. And whatever conditioning Nuck is going for, Some of these down throw. Oh, he's out of the range of the F smash too. That's critical. Didn't have enough time for the up smash afterward, but Oats is going to be pulled back into that second life. Has that extra bit of opportunity. This time going to get 2 framed by the down smash though, and all of a sudden this is very doable for Nuck. Only 20% down. After that fair, a little bit more. Up tilt to pop him up. Extends off of the center platform too. Out of the nair. Crucially, that nair into up air is going to throw him out of judgment range, so Nuck not going for the Hail Mary just yet. That fair is going to get rid of the bomb, but only pulled into the grab once again, and now Nuck has the percent lead. Reverse hit of nair is going to put him up to 82 off stage. Just enough invincibility to get around the second egg throw. That tilt going to darken the shield a little bit. So on top of the shield, and is that going to be it? The trade works out in Oats' favor. He gets the 2-0 over Nuck, and the 1 seed Nuck, I believe this is the first time he's dropped down to losers before winners finals. What an upset. And Oats with his first tournament of the year already making his presence felt. It's going to be Nuck against Vershai in winners finals. What a turn of events. Elsewhere in the bracket, on loser's side, Gorgon defeating Kenny, who's dropping out at 7th place. Love and Mackin still happening. Gorgon is now facing off against Jabes on the other setup, and the winner of Love and Mackin is going to be facing off against Nuck, so that is going to be a match to watch. We're going to be seeing either one or both of Love and Nuck dropping down at 5th place or worse. As we transition into this winners finals, it is going to be a best of 5 for the first time. We do run best of 5s for semis only at Bash. Although losers bracket Nuck, certainly no one to mess with. Vershai is now sitting down, but Oats, it looks like he's getting water, getting something before he steps back to the setup. A well-earned break. There he comes. So Oats and Vershai, 4 seed against, I believe, 7 seed?
Start the battle. Yoshi. Joker.
As we exchange the fist bumps, we'll go straight into this one. A winners finals that I don't think many people expected, but we are going to be seeing occurring. Oats is going to start out perhaps with a bit of a retreat. Vershai with very much the same. Caught with the AHA very early. Down throw, he's going to miss the tech on top of the platform. A rare sight for Oats. Into the grappling hook range once again, and 75% unanswered. Oats is trying to fish for some combo starters, but not finding them against Vershai. This very careful pressure, continued presence, and gets the drag down up air too, but only going to go for the grab. At center stage, probably not going to find the kill with a down smash. Once again, another drag down into the down smash. You saw the sparks, but that was very, very close. Shields the egg, finally gets something on the board, but at what cost? Another drag down, and shooting off the top of the screen. That was so close to a 0 to death, but Vershai practically untouched in that first stock. Landing up air into another up. He missed the tech, but he's going to be saved by Arsene coming out, giving him a little extra bit of invincibility. Landing back air into up tilt is going to put Vershai onto 71. And to Oats' credit, he's done a very good job of wasting this Arsene meter, but the Rebellion gauge is still yet to be drained. A second consecutive up air is going to put Oats up to 65. Uses the Yoshi Bomber to get entirely out of disadvantage, but didn't punish the Tetrakarn. Then with down tilt, out of the range of back here to reverse nair will get him back to the ledge where he wants him to be, but cannot find a way in for this kill. And I think without some sort of fair setup, with which Vershai has been very reluctant to give, this might be a trouble for Oats. Backer though, finally at the ledge, is going to seal the kill out just above 100%. Oats still a mountain to climb, but starting with a single step, being that egg throw, but the up smash on top of the platform just catching him. It does reach through the platforms on PS2, but it doesn't cover anywhere near the entire platform. You have to perfectly position yourself, and that is exactly what Vershai did. 3 uppers in a row is only going to feed the beast a little bit more, and getting caught in the egg on that continuous damage. Have Nair, meanwhile, didn't even need to go with a Makara-Karin because the egg was only going to connect to the stage itself. Accomplishes the task of depleting the Rebellion gauge, but still almost a full stock down. Fair into up air, but at too low of a position. Drag down up air. Another one. We see the start of a Lefable 4 times in a row. He's going to fall off of the platform with the SDI that time. Up smash on top of the platform. Meanwhile, Yoshi's outstretched foot with the up smash covers a lot more distance than Arseneless Joker does. And now this is the window that Oats wants. Another jab, and he gets the fair afterwards. What a reversal. Oats nodding to that one. He's so pleased with himself, and for good reason. That was just a momentum train in the other direction, and Vershai was not at all prepared for that. Even after the tech, if you can read the tech option in place, which is exactly what Oats does and what he described a moment ago, that is going to lead to kills at much earlier percents than you would think. And if you had showed me that entire first game with the last 15 seconds cut out, I would not have believed that that was going to tilt in Oats' favor. But by hook or by crook, he's going to take game 1.
3, 2, 1, go!
On to Smashville for game 2, and this is a stage that I'm not quite sure what Vershai tends to do with this initial transformation. Obviously, we'll get a lot more mileage out of the transformation where you can work on the side, but with that center platform, that's just going to be free extent for Yoshi, whatever he wants at low percents, if he can land even one falling up air. Up tilt, the rapid jab is only going to meet with a shield. Getting that top hit of Nair. Yoshi still taking a bit of residual damage from the Aha, and now Arsene's coming out. Fair into up air is going to put Vershai up to 114, but he's still living. Up tilt on up air through the platform rather, and now Arsene is gone. Will not be getting him back for the remainder of this first stock. Shifts his momentum with the gun just a bit inwards, which Oats didn't catch on to, but gets, I think, every hit of that down air too for the second time, and that was untechable. You saw the sparks. He's gonna rebound off the underside of the stage, and Professor Oats earning his nickname well because he's taking Vershai to school at the moment. off of the back air, nearly got the fair to finally get a second stock early, but Arsene going to mitigate the damage. And interesting that on a stage where the main platform is as small as it is, I never would have imagined that the egg throw at that particular angle would have covered nearly 2/3 of it. That's exactly what's been happening. Yoshi, a much heavier character than many give him credit for, living up to 151, and with all this rage, that fair into up air is going to do so much. Down gun getting him out of it, but the up tilt into up air, and Vershai's onto his final stock. This is looking grim for him. Back air finally going to do it, but an entire stock down. I said this was difficult for Oats to do, and he made the comeback. Can Vershai repeat it in the opposite direction? Gets 2 shots of the gun coming out, and that's going to lead to Arsene's appearance. Gun special only going to do 3. Oh, he was drifting the wrong way in the downer. He could have gotten something to follow up had he not been to the left. 1 up air on top of the platform. Not going to get a second. That trade is pretty much only going to work out in Oats' favor, as that's going to pretty much eliminate any remaining bit of the Rebellion gauge. Crosses up with an air and gets every hit of down air as well as he returns back. Or that S smash could come out, gets the sweet spot of fair too. Arsene's going to come back at any moment, especially with this comeback mechanic where you do get him faster if you are down a stock, but no time at all for that even to occur. Oats 2 stocks in with a back air. And ever since that last string happened in game 1, it's just been all Oats.
Start the battle. Yoshi.
And it is going to necessitate... Excuse me, English is difficult. It is going to necessitate a switch back to Sheik. Saw this earlier in the initial rounds, but I think this is the first time he's ever felt this uncomfortable this late in the bracket, to the point where he's have to really make a change at this level. Needles on top of the shield, going to apply a little bit of damage, but the up tilt and the up air will be Oats' answer. In this matchup in particular, though, Oats really can't spend as much time stalling off stage, because every time he does, it's just going to be an opportunity for Vershai to charge up the needles. Even at center stage, he can really do that. Gets 1 up tilt, but not going to find anything off of it. Even at the low percents where combos are pretty hard to find yourself not getting caught by. Yoshi Bomber to interrupt the fair combo. Although perfect angle with a dare, and sends him in the obverse direction, crucially. Gets the fair into up air, though, for the 3rd time this game. It feels ratchet. It feels like it should never occur, and yet he hits it. Certainly at a higher rate than I'd expect for many Yoshis of his skill level. Just back of the air this time, and another drag down, but not going to get the up air. Interesting to note that this transformation, where it is pretty much FD, might just work in Oats' favor a little bit. At high percents, Vershai isn't going to get much out of this, and now the central platform is going to be coming back, so can get the drag down up air, but going to SGO at this time, go for the bouncing fish instead. The rapid jab to put him into triple digits. Rapid fish around the egg. Forward smash, though, going to put him up to 125, and the Nair, a character as light as Sheik, is going to have a hard time living that, and this hasn't even looked like a challenge for Oats thus far. Another up tilt in the up air, doesn't get a 3rd. Crosses up shield with that, but not quite. Even that down smash, Oats is still living. Yoshi among the 15 heaviest characters in this game, and another fair, not going to get the back air. Another egg throw, another up air. I mean, I swear, if this wasn't a character change, I think I was just watching Game 2 on repeat. It's just been that dominant for Oats. Guy's been doing well to return back from disadvantage, but he's been putting himself in that situation so often. B reverses the time to get back, and is that going to be a 3-stock? It is after that trade. Change of fist bump, but at no point was that particularly close after game 1. Still an excellent run for Vershai, and his tournament's not over. You'll be seeing him again in losers finals, but Oats, that NU experience has gone absolutely nowhere for him. Both the upset over Nuck and the victory over Vershai, the punch his ticket into winner side of Grands. If you'd like to follow along with the bracket, can do so at smash.gg/NUS to catch you up on what's been going on losers side. Love has defeated Mackin, so he's going to be dropping down into 7th place. He's facing off against Love currently. Jabes prevailed in a close 2-1 over Gorgon. He is awaiting in losers finals. And as you just saw a moment ago, Vershai dropping down. He's in losers. Jabes is in losers semis, excuse me. Vershai in losers finals. Inferno Spark taking 9th place, as well as Catharsis after a hard-fought battle. Louder Monkey Boy and Gomi rounding out the single digits. That's going to be it from us as we wait for some of these losers matches to finish. We're going to be taking a small break, but do not go anywhere. We will have Jabes against the winner of Nuck and Love for you in just a moment.
hello. And after an incredibly tense off-stream set, Love takes it over. Love has taken it over Nock in an incredibly tense Game 3 set. And now I believe... Huh? Hi, welcome back. 3-0. He should... Okay, he was absolutely destroying me Game 1. But... dumb Yoshi things. Anywho, that was an incredibly tense set. I was watching it and I was freaking out. So, Nock Love. It was pretty excellent play on both sides. I don't want to fight any of the people still in losers in Grands. So, meh. Anyway, so I believe after that he fights Jabes in losers semis, and then the winner of that is up against Vershai in losers finals. So you've got some good sets to look forward to, everyone. Everyone who's still in the chat, you are. Is mensch a gender neutral term? You're all menches and menchettes. Anywho, we got Wolf Toon Link. You're gonna see some F tilt 2 frames. You're gonna see some F tilt 2 frames, but the other character doing it. And you're gonna see some bombs and you're gonna see some lasers, but maybe not from who you think. Okay, there he is, the skinny lad. Okay, they're bantering. I don't know what they're saying. Let's pantomime. Toon Link's way better than people think. Oh, Wolf's terrible. Glad we can agree. And there he goes, starting on PlayStation 2. Gives Wolf a lot of space to be like, you know, free range. But Toon Link also gets like, you know, a lot of room to play. I think as far as platform extensions, neither of these characters are insane with it, but they both appreciate having somewhere to land. I think Toon Link might be able to maneuver a little bit better around the platforms, and Wolf a little bit better around the flat space. But hey, that's why it's a neutral stage. Sometimes. I actually decided on banning it against Joker after Vershai was slapping me up Game 1. Oh. Okay, the full hop, I don't know if full hop bow is a little bit of a bait because you can fall down with stuff, but it's also like, the arrow part is never actually going to hit anyone in the world. I think it's a missed input. And Jabes is a little bit less warm than Love. Love coming off a set where like he was forced to play at his utmost because Nuck was kind of cooking. Literally, he's got bacon. But, ooh, arrow to the knee. He is done as an adventurer. Hey, I can see from the stream someone actually enjoys my jokes. That's nice. Or maybe he's laughing at the Netflix he's watching or something. You with the headphones. You're watching Netflix. Oh, really? Wow, you care. You care so much. Come to Northwestern. We care. Oh, Boomerang on shield is way safer than you think. Wolf misses a punish, and now Jabes comes in with the... There. Into fair! Okay. I didn't think anything was going to come from that, and neither did Love, and therefore, well, he got the hit from it. That backer was a little bit sus, and Love's was not. It's, Wolf's trick, I guess, is the, commentary established at, I think that was Coney that said that at Summit? I watched such little Summit. I'm sorry. I don't think I was busy either, I just didn't want to. Oh! Oop! Oop! And with all those Toon Link buttons, Love shields at just the right moment. Comes in with his own thing, and is just nickel and diming % out of, like, raw punishes. Which is really hard to do against Toon Link sometimes. Yep, and that was a little bit greedy. On a fastballer, that Nair actually doesn't push Wolf high enough. Wolf lands first, and it's his turn. And Jabes just decided, you know, I'm good. I still want to hit another button. I want to continue this combo. When it's not that feasible against fastballers, let's do a dare. Gets the punish. And Love's just fielding at the right moment. That's kind of the name of the set so far. Runs under with up tilt. Alice. His callouts are hard, or like his reactions are pretty absurd. Love is playing like a man possessed right now. Yep, down throw dash attack. It's a 2-hit combo. I don't know why it tilts me so much, but as soon as I get hit by a down throw dash attack and get hit by anything else in the world afterwards, I'm just like, coward! And I stop camping entirely. It's... I don't know, it's like Cloud non-limit cross slash. If you got hit by that in Smash 4, you're just a seething pile of rage. Not for any logical reason, it's just one hit. Ow! Ow! So, Wolf. The thing that got nerfed twice, the thing that everyone thought was what made Wolf busted until people realized that they could avoid it a lot of the time. Every time it strikes back, it's still very surprising. I know Animal Kingdom occasionally walks around showing people clips of how early he's killed with down smash. So like, Wolves love it. And it's probably been nerfed around as hard as it's ever going to be nerfed, so it's still very good. And, you know, they're all just happy it's still there. Wolf mains are living a good life. They've been nerfed enough that they're outside of the hate radar. They're still really good. They're like not an easy character to counterpick against rats, so like they're not seen everywhere as a secondary, so Wolf mains can feel unique. It's like Wolf might be in the best spot of a lot of characters in this game. And I don't actually feel the top tier characters are in the best spot. I feel like under the radar, past their prime of hatred, like unless you're a super tippy top player, I don't think you need top 5 over top 10. So someone who's as high tier as possible while still being in favor of public opinion is totally where you want to be. So like somewhere between top 20 and top 10. But that's just my little personal conspiracy theory. You don't have to believe it. And it might apply more to my level of play, but think about it. Oh. And yeah, the bomb keeps him safe from Wolf getting in. Keeps him safe, and then Wolf tries to walk back to the 2-frame. Didn't get there in time, and Jabes is alive. And gets the bomb fair, and now could bring this back. Ooh. Hugs the stage from a little bit, dodging the bomb throw down, which Jabes has been going for a lot more. Because you can like fast fall and convert it into fair or nair. Dare if he's a wild man, but he's not. Actually, I don't know. Earlier on stream, he did try to do an up B off the top kill. So, he's known to flex eventually. He's in no position to flex right now. He's down like 60 a stock. He's down a stock. And, yeah. And now I'm not even sure Bomba Fair is going to kill. He needs something like extra special. Even confirms an up smash might not do it on Battlefield. We'll see what he's got. I'm no Toon Link main, so I don't know. Forward tilt, 2-frame. Got it. Still has to get another one. Never mind. He just has to get Wolf side B being bad sometimes. And he got that. Now again, doesn't matter until stocks. That's kind of how Ultimate works, which I'm so much happier that that's the case. Like, imagine this was Smash 4. There was one stock left apiece. It would actually feel hopeless in a lot of matchups. It was obnoxious to lose the first stock and just feel down. Whereas in this game, you can always, like, grit your teeth and just do the thing. Makes me happy. There's so much ultimate negativity, not enough ultimate positivity. This is a nice game. Blah, blah, blah. Ow. Waits for the opening with a kick. Jabes thought he was safe because there was, you know, Wolf wasn't right next to him. And the 2 hits and nair off Toon Link do so much shield damage. I wonder if there's like some really cheesy shield throw set up with that. Shield break. Probably not, but like, I can dream. Oh yeah, Zair's crazy safe. Up smash out of shield is not gonna do it. And it's fast enough that you don't think it's like, you don't have enough time to think instead of space fair. Oh. When Jabes empty hops under a platform, it's like really threatening. Oh, tech chase. And he grabs the bomb. He's gonna have to let go of it at some point, and he tried, and he died. Oh. Got those full screen Wolf laser parries on deck. It doesn't do that much, but it just like shows that you're ready. It like gets you ready and super psyched. Ooh. Converts off the boomerang, looks for an angled air dodge in, was gonna convert that big time, but Yeah, the one cool thing about 2 hits in air on shield is it's way safer than you think. For a rising thing, on platform, looks like he's just put his body into prime punishable territory. You whiff the thing, and then suddenly he's back on you with a bear. Ow. Ooh, late hit dash attack. He's still going. He's still going. And Japes was like in the driver's seat this whole game, and now Love is kicking him with his feet. Ow. And shot him with his own arrow. That's a mental loss. And yeah, he's got to wait in shield a little bit longer, and now he's lost a lot of shield durability. Enough wolf things on shield, which can be safe. And Toon Link's just going to get poked or something. Yeah, missed 2 frame. Up smash on anything rising, that is very good as wolf. And bear. It might have been that I said Love's bears are bad enough that he started to get good bears. Because, oh, there's hype on the other screen. So his bears have gotten a lot better. I think I might take back the Love's bears are bad statement soon. I'm going to wait a little bit longer, though. He's going to he might just bear me very soon in this tournament, and then I'll absolutely take it back. We'll see. So there is a quad set going on, and if y'all can hear it, it is some of the most hype I've ever seen. If I was not in tournament, I would love to jump in there with that plan. We have fun here. Northwestern, we care. Other slogans. And is in our DNA, that's the one. That's a stupid motto, I'm sorry. Even when I was going here, that's a stupid motto. Did I just get banned from stream? Okay, cool. I'm not a student, so I can say it and not get, like, attacked by Morty in the dead of night. That was such a good neutral air dodge read. And he gets the arrow, and he almost got the 2 frame. That would have been a clip. That would have definitely been a clip. And it's coming back. Love, realizing that the boomerang came back, decided immediate jump would be his only option of escape of that boomerang coverage. Jabes, realizing that he realized, just hit him, like with the jump sword. Very good stuff from Jabes. Despite being down 0-2, he was in the driver's seat last game, and now he's got a stock lead this game, and got hit by Love's ever-improving bears. And he got 2 frame for the first time, like, this set. Not this time. And he's still alive. Ow. Oh. If he just waited a little bit longer and got that falling Zair, he could have gotten a J-block. And he got it. Oh, down tilt dash attack. That's how Pikachu does it. Pikachu has those. James should play Pikachu. Not really. When I was learning Ultimate Pikachu, I thought that was like the coolest thing. That without the trip, that's a combo. All the time. And you get it off fair. Obviously, Pikachu has better combos, but that one just made me smile. Wasn't even remotely in. Whoa, the bomb saved his life. Probably. Looked like it did. Ow. And he gets up aired, but he's got 70%, and he is boxing. Oh, I think Wolf was just trying to dash attack, but he didn't like... Is he dash attacking without the C-stick there? I think I might have to tell Love the truth. Instant dash attack is way, way easier when you use C-stick. Because you can just press them at the same time and not get a smash if you got tilt attack. Ow. Oh. And in that scramble, Toon Link just got a bunch of random hits, and all of a sudden, Wolf is looking kind of scared. Again, this is the percent where he needs something magic, but like... Oh, well, there you go. So I don't know if he was DIing away, because Bomba Fair hit like 5 trucks. Oh! And the bomb saved his life and killed Wolf! Oh my goodness! So that totally deserves a clip. That was like... I have so many non-esports metaphors for this, but I need to think of an esports one real quick. Hold on. Oh, okay, so that was like, the dare was like finding a piece of cheese on your doorstep, and you're like, ooh, free cheese. And then you realize it's not your house, so it's technically not your cheese. And it was Jabe's house, and Jabe's cheese. That's a Pearls Before Swine reference. Remember that comic? It was a newspaper comic with a rat and a pig, and the whole thing was to set up these really convoluted puns. I think my favorite was a parody of the moon landing, One small Steph for Dan. Dan married Stephanie. And one giant leaf for Dan's sign. He had a sign with a big leaf on it. The setup was like 5 pages. Anyway. Yeah. Yes, it was. Yeah. Someone knows pearls before swine. Let's go. Okay, and we're back to the match after that descent into madness. Okay, Love keeping his bears pretty low. Not sure he's figured out those high platform pressure bears. I don't know if you can get it. It might be like instant double jump bear fastball or something wonky. Okay. In a scramble, just throwing out the up B. That's scary to do too many times because if that ever gets shielded, ouchie. And Wolf gets fair out of shield on that because and I think Rising fair out of shield gives you like mix-ups, not true combos, but still. Ah, woo. Oh, and he almost got hit from that neutral tech. Jabe's going one level ahead in defensive options and trying to, ow, trying to catch that roll. Love not giving it to him. Oh, didn't get the punish on that tether grab. He had a bomb, but he had dropped it too early. Also, he would have had to do bomb Rar Bear. And I don't know whether he would have needed full hop or short hop. And I don't know if Love knew either, because he is not a Toon Link player. Oh, just get the bear raw. There you go. Love's bears have gotten so many stocks. I think he is, like, you know, bearing it up. Good for him. Ow. Yeah, okay, that was an anti-air grab. That Wolf landing fair would have done so much damage. So, kind of lucky for Jabes for his grab actually doing it. Tether grabs do have like an anti-air hitbox on part of it. But if Yoshi's is any indication, the anti-air part's a lot smaller than the normal part. So, yeah. You can actually grab some characters on Legends Yoshi. I technically didn't discover that, but I was the first one to lab it. iDonuts discovered that. He's a plant player, but he does the hitbox visualizations. Shoutouts to iDonuts. He's a good dude. Anywho. Oh! Forward tilt, misses it. Jabes thought he had a moment. And Love just faded back with that forward smash. He's really cooking today. Who did they lose to in winners? Do you know? Who did Love lose to in winners? Do you know? Rashai. Rashai is also cooking. That makes sense. I've been watching Breaking Bad, and I used the phrase cooking before, but I'm using it even more now. So, pretty good show. Oh, yeah, trying to reflect the bomb. Get his own combo off it. You can jump out of Reflector and get stuff, so... Yeah, I don't think he doesn't get combos. He's got those. The carried combo. James gets that, like, every once in a while. Up smash boomerang either hits the punish or shield pokes into another up smash. I swear it's like the 3rd time I've seen it from him. Recently, too. Back throw. Yeah, he doesn't care if it stales because the next one will get closer and closer at this percent. And he wanted to get him off stage so that he gets that stage control and maybe an aerial when he comes back. You know. And forward throw might not have gotten him off stage in time. Not with enough plus frames. Ow! He got hit by his own bomb and it actually got him out of that laser. Good for him. Down by 70-something%. Ah. Luckily, Town and City has high blast zones and looks for that neutral tech chase. Dash attack might have gotten the tech away, but he wasn't there in time. Dare, however, is really good for setting up tech chases. I know Jabes is like, I'm doing it wrong. And, yeah, Love has put a lot more bears into his diet, and Jabes has learned some new tricks too. I got hit by a lot of them in friendlies earlier, like a lot of them. Another tech chase, but Toon Link doesn't have that mobility to actually follow it up. And Toon Link hits the center stage. If he's gonna live from back throw, he wants to like not really push Love too hard. The Love can retreat all he wants. Kind of a tricky spot for James right now, especially being a game down on this tense loser semi-set. But Bomba Fair is live. Got enough nickel and dime percent that maybe. Ooh, I definitely thought that was a fair. I would have gotten hit by that near 2 as well. And that's it for this game. Now we're on game 5. But that's it for that game. Jeez. Jeez Louise, Fox. on your side. Yeah, okay, so Jabes, the 2 games Jabes have won have been like real mood breakers for love. There's such a thing as momentum. And if it ever came into play in a set between these two, it would happen right now. So we'll see how much Love can keep his cool, keep his composure, and keep what has been a lead for most of this set. So like, he doesn't need to change up too much. He just needs to do them good shields, which was definitely what separated him from Jabes the first game. No, doesn't need to go too crazy trying to get like a dash attack punish, just get the laser. Slow and steady. Especially when you're tense, it gives you time to breathe. But if you mess up the slow and steady and get hit by projectile after projectile, it can get tilting. So Jabes is definitely looking for some of those. Oh! That's one of the new tricks. Jabes is doing a lot of like escaping bad spots in neutral with just like jump away Z-drop. And they're trying to like abuse your bad spot in neutral with the button. And your fair wouldn't be able to cover any of that. But the bomb's there and you just run your face into it and get hit. It's good. It's like real good. But yeah, that's one of his new tricks. And I'm kind of scared that he's incorporating it once he gets like real like not brain dead, but once he gets second nature with it. I really don't want to play neutral against him anymore. Ow. Catches the jump back from ledge with the F tilt. Animal Crossing stages are pretty close to the blast zone at the edge. So, yeah. And the first stock on game 5 is a crucial one. As I said, comebacks are always possible, but like, if there was a first stock that matters, the game 5 stock is the stock that matters most. Ooh, charges it extra. Gets that shield damage, a little bit more safety. And it's just satisfying. That charge roll forward smash, like clock of one. Raul. And that's not going to do it. Dies away is correct. He gets low faster, so he can avoid a lot of cooling things. Okay. And he goes to the platform. He was still in lag, and James was ready. Very smooth. The thing about tumbling forward tilt, it does really low end lag. So if you go too high, you can just, you know, try to two-frame and then hit whatever your other thing was. Yep. Jabes is not stopping. Extra credit, not actually that close to kill percent. Down smash and bear near the edge, of course, but like Jabes knows, those are the only two options, so he's going to be playing around those and those alone for now. Yeah, gets that up tilt, waits a little bit, tries to hard call out that up. Air dodge, that's the button that exists. But I think that was actually just one of the true ones. Oh well, sometimes disregarding true things to hit like, you know, disadvantage options is actually the better play. That's why sometimes you'll see like tippity top level players not doing super optimal combos, because like, why aren't they? They know them. They're not feeling like they can hit confirm it right now. They're doing what, you know, minimizes their chances of loss. That's the next level. I'm still that guy who's stuck on Optimus. Which are good, within reason. Hit confirms are probably the most important thing. Wow. I never get to hear that, like, prolonged shine sound. Whee! Nice. Oh, he would have covered that roll with him landing there into... I haven't seen many fair back airs from Love. I know he's got those. And with the bear training he's obviously been undergoing, perhaps we'll see the first one in this last stock. Certainly if Jabes whiffs another few tether grabs, those are the times he can land it. Woo! He charges it extra. And even with Town and City, that was exactly the amount of charge he needed. Perfect play. Keeps him in this set. Careful about the Ra. Back air? No, okay. At early percents, I don't know if he would have gotten anything off back air, but it is there. Ooh. We got that down throw bomb, not actually getting anything off it. He was just kind of dipping. Ow. I don't think that's how he intended to hit himself with the bomb. You can tell he's just a little bit nervous, trying to keep it at arm's length or bomb's length. He is throwing, like, that's all he's doing. He's just throwing stuff. And suddenly, running under that jump. The one thing you want to do after Toon Link throws enough. Love takes it slow. Jabe's shields, if he threw out panic buttons there, he might have just taken a boot to the face. And there's a bomb. He's going to have to throw that. And Love had such a hard call out on when he was going to do it. Letting go of ledge. No neutral get up, no roll. Perfect for Bear. I know there are ways to actually roll, and during the roll the bomb explodes and keeps you safer, but I don't know if his legend vulnerability was timed right for that. Wow! We fought 200 battles. That might be like the lowest battles achievement I've ever seen on a tournament setup. And we'll still have fought 200 battles because no one's there to press a button. Oh, let's look at the milestone glitter. We never get to see this. I think it doesn't... Does it randomize? I think after like 4 cycles it happens on the top. 1, 3... It doesn't look like it... It doesn't look like it's on a small cycle. It looks like they randomized it a decent ways in. Because I couldn't find when the cycle happened. Good job. That's attention to detail you didn't need, but it's there. One thing about Smash is like, even since Smash 4, they've put so much effort into these tiny animations. Like, have you ever seen like Kirby's slow walk? He does like that colon line face. It's so funny. And Toon Link gets like a little snarky look on his face. Wario starts grinning and snickering, and Jigglypuff's slow run. She just waddles. Her whole body shimmies left and right. Like, those slow walk animations weren't needed. They have so much character, all of them. Good stuff, Nintendo. Let's go, Nintendo. Okay, so I think we got Losers Finals coming up. Those couches are blurry. Goodness. And despite that right camera being absolutely, like, empty, everyone, all the hype is happening off camera. Is it still 4v4? Yes. 4v4s with Little Max, who I think is really good in doubles. Like, really good. I guess really good compared to base Little Mac, which is not the darling of singles right now. And is also the, like, hot take of I don't want this character to be good. Everyone has decided that's their hot take of choice at the same time. I want Mac to be bad. So, like, he's not only the worst character, but he's the worst character to pick, Little Mac. Because he's not only bad, but still somehow hated. Normally with low tiers, you get, like, the crowd on your side by default, but no! So, you really gotta be, like, a boxer first and a Smash player second if you want to play Little Mac right now.
2, 1, go!
Like, I know Souls actually had some experience with boxing. And yet he plays Inkling, so you know. Ooh. Got that dash attack. And Tech chases all day. Woo! He almost calls out that Rebels guard. Let's go to forward smash early, realizing he wasn't in the space. And then Joker wasn't able to get the punish. All appropriate things from Love right now. And I'm starting to think that PS2 might be one of Joker's better stages. He gets room to camp and move. He's got, like, enough space off stage. Enough space off stage that, like, deep stuff's gonna kill, because the off stage is pretty close to blast zones. Because the stage is so wide. And then those platforms are pretty good for drag down combos. I never realized until he, like, wobbled me a little bit, dragged down me. That game 1 was an eye-opener. I actually banned PS2 after that. And Love might come to the same realization if he loses this game right now. Then again, Wolf's pretty nice on flat. His buttons are pretty good. His movement on the ground. Got laser. Laser racks up percent when you're camping. But right now, Vershaya is on the verge of a second Arsene, and that won't be good for business. No, sir. Grab release. I don't know if that was intentional or he just wanted more pummels. But as a Yoshi player, I think grab release for almost everyone is garbage, and people just haven't learned the truth. Because, like, 2014 to 2015 meta, everyone's like, wow, Yoshi can grab release down B. It beats shield. But, like, down B doesn't beat shield. They could roll, or as you saw against myself enough, parry. And my grab release is one of the better ones. Grab release ain't good. Offstage, maybe. And other characters are trying it sometimes, which I hope they can learn from our mistakes as Yoshi's. Anyway, Joker. Hitting some full hot bears. That's one of those baits. He can full hot bear and then landing bear. And if you try to get that first punish, he's going to do second bear, which is safe, so you can't even run up shield to hit it. You have to like straight up, run up, and then whiff punish it, which is hard with that fast a fall speed. But like you can see why they do it. But also, Love has that full hot bear. It's going to be incredibly hard to time, but if Joker does too many full hot bears, Love's going to do a full hot bear slightly later and just delete a stock. So, we'll see if the Yomi progresses that far, but Vershai's got to be careful. Oh yeah, that's a ton. So at late percents, with and without Arsene, he's got two very scary things. He's got fall on your shield with Dare, which is safe, but... Oh, hello, Whip. Whip didn't do it. And fall on your shield fair. And the fair drag down, Vershai has demonstrated against everyone he's fought on stream that he's got those. So, careful. And Dare up smash is pretty easy, and Dare up air also pretty easy. Though that second one really only is an option with Arsene, so you can play around it, kind of. Yep, full hot bear. You can also land it on the platforms, giving him more options on this stage. I am banning this stage. Oh, dude! So he up aired as a tech chase. He missed the last hit. If he got it, he would have gotten some wobbling on. And Vershai's got those too. Careful. Okay, yeah. He was able to switch his DI during them. That bear was so risky, he almost ate that second down smash for it. But Vershai hasn't lost his stock, so he's learned his lesson. And something else I've learned. Characters with weird hitboxes a lot of times fall out of Wolf Tipper forward tilts at 2-frame. It happens against Plants really often, and it happens against Joker. Two characters who I can think of off the top of my head who have, like, weird hitboxes. Like, for example, Joker flies higher from Palu hit one Nair. Just random stuff. He's got a lot of stats on his side. That's Joker. Looking cool. And coming from behind, he... Okay, so... We've got some invisible players right now. That explains the blurry couch and the lack of hype on the right player cam friendlies. Because it's bumping. It's more bumping than that picture let you know. I forgot. That ruined me. Okay, so shoutouts to Eli for tripping over the wire. Dash attacked right into it. Ow! Eli being love. I'm sorry. I know top players. I can refer to him like that. And Vershai, whose first name actually is Vershai. Don't. Oh yeah. Rebel's guarding, a little bit of damage, but he's a little bit further on that Arsene timer. I don't mind it. Oh, tech chase. Tries to get it with that dash grab, but a little bit late. If he wanted to catch tech roll away, he should have committed to it. Fair gets this tech chase. Oh, he thought the platform was going to move faster than it did, but he totally called out that roll direction. So, it seems that Wolf up B, when not beefing, does not go high enough to activate the counter. Some do, and that's good to know. For both of them, actually. And he's going off stage? No, he's sticking to the sludge trap. And he gives him a lot of room to retreat. Tries to get that forward smash on the landing, but Wolf is a fast faller. Catching landings like that against fast fallers is kind of hard. Like when they fast fall empty land shield, you gotta have those reactions. Or just commit. And there's Wolf back air, which has gotten a, down smash. Yeah. Vershai is clean with those. Yep, hits 2 hits of gun. If he just hit the first hit, he actually would have been punished. I'm gonna get some water after this. All this solo combo is getting me thirsty. Up throw up air, gets the drag down into down throw fair. That's damage, man. Joker's got combos. Tech chase is with the yard. I'm never calling it right. Yep, that is a safe bair. And he uses the cross-up bair to fake it out. Like, if he did the fast fall fair, he might have gotten hit. So he's baiting with that. Baiting with safe cross-ups. So many cool things Joker has. I'm scared that if I played this character, I'd like him too much. And Plant's my baby boy, so I can't do that to him. Whip. Hits far enough away that no whip. Now I have to consider whether I want... Going deep? No, not going deep. Tries to run back and catch his landing, but stuck in his own inputs a little bit. Wolf makes it back and is actually getting some extra credit on the stock. 33% and counting. But Arsene's coming. And here he is. Oh, that counter actually gave Love yet another hit. Every hit is not a good time for Vershai. He's got to cycle through a lot of Arsene gauges. Yep, drag down. Okay, so that drag down he actually could have teched. Remember that percent, because folks fighting against Joker, that's the time you want to live. Oh, that offstage Tetrakarn. Or Makarakarn. One of those. Again, I purposely didn't learn what Joker's moves were so I could name them dumb things. But it's far enough in the meta that the novelty's worn off. I should really learn these moves now. Wow. Okay, Joker's running hitbox goes low, because he definitely... A lot of characters didn't dodge that grab. And there's the kick. The kick he wanted to counter so long ago, coming back to bite him. And suddenly, Vershai is not down, but Arseneless versus a Wolf who hits so hard, punches him in the gut, hits him with the straight-up Mortal Kombat style fatality. Yeah. I have a theory that if they ever add a Smash character to Mortal Kombat, it wouldn't take that many changes to animations to make the attacks really gruesome. Because the getting hit animation in Mortal Kombat is so different. Like, Mario melts you with his hands. That's disgusting. That's my Galaxy Brain version of Sub-Zero to Smash, Mario to Mortal Kombat. They've been known for weird guest characters. It can happen. Wahoo. I think Nintendo doesn't really want that on their branding, because like Mario's such a child-friendly icon that him doing a triple jump and then landing on them and squishing them like a Goomba would like be a little bit not kid-friendly. But also that would be an incredible fatality. Boom. Yep. And if you get hit after that dash attack, you are just tilted for life. Can Vershai. Oh, double gun. That's something I found out with Kirby, because when a new character comes out, you lab two things, the character and Kirby with that character's neutral B. Guns? 2 guns in a short hop is just really nice. You have to time it specifically for Kirby. I don't know how it is for Joker. He's got different stats. Oh, it looked like Joker had that read with running through and bearing, but Wolf got the random hit out of that scramble. And he's got his forward tilt. And as you can see, Joker's hitbox is weird. It seems pretty consistent that if Wolf does the absolute tip of forward tilt, it's gonna do that weird single hit on Joker. Either Love's gonna have to do a different move, or Pult's forward tilt's closer, which makes him more vulnerable to, like, aerials under the ledge. The random up B! Even after the nerf, it still persists. That also gets you super tilted. Or at least me. It gets me super tilted. Yeah, no, coming from the 4v4, that's exactly how I feel. Yeah, Vershai definitely looking for a lot of, like, retreating F smashes, and Love's been giving him fewer and fewer as his sets go on. I like it, but it's a very hard call-out to do on fast fallers. On floaties like Yoshi, it's definitely, he got the fair bear. Not a strong hit, and probably wouldn't have killed it that percent, but he's got those on deck, which means scary. Oh, immediate side B, very good. Gets out of the guns before they truly get started. Ooh, does what looks like a bad bear into the immediate spot dodge, hits an up smash, and then hits him on the way down. Love taking an incredible lead on this game 3. Back throw. And now we got this deep edge guard. And that almost... That would have been such a heartbreaker. Vershai still in this, though. That time. Okay, so last time, Love did that high side B. This time, Vershai was looking for that and only that, and Love gave it to him. Dash attack, gets him off stage, goes to the guns, continues it. This is not stopping. And that time DIOA stops him from getting the guaranteed fair, but he looks for the defensive option. And Vershai has not stopped hitting him. Okay. Okay, that laser really cooled him down. Sorry, I was listening into the conversation on 4v4. Ooh, tech chase. No tech chase. I don't know if Joker was like the perfect combination of DIing up and rage, or just like if Arsene stopped his fall. I don't know if that's how it works. I live under a rock in some matchups. Yeah, he's looking a lot for those retreating F smashes. And Love has been like, he knows it. He's seen it enough now. If he does a different option like 1 or 2 times, that retreating F smash is going to be live again. But as it is, like, Love's not going to get hit by it until he looks for a few other options, and that calls him out, catches him with that hit 1 fair, and Vershai's still in it. Yes, counters on the way down. Risky, but Wolf wanted buttons. So, damage. Tech chase. Oh, he didn't commit. He tried to wait and react to it, which was difficult. And an up smash from Love gets him onto game 4. A 2-1 lead coming into grand finals. And me, as the person who has to face these monsters, I don't know, I haven't fought Love all day, and I know I hate the Wolf matchup. And some part of me will want to go plant set 1, and I haven't played plant all day. Maybe that's a terrible idea, and I'll probably do it. So maybe I should root for Vershai right now. But Vershai kind of gave me hands that first stock of the first game. And he's got this momentum. If he wins this set, 2 consecutive wins he'll have to get. And he's more warm. I don't want either of these players to win. Can they, like, I don't know, do some non-legal music, we get sued for copyright, and then they both get DQ'd? I think that would be the optimal play for me.
3, 2, 1.
Put on World to Win. That song's hype. If you're gonna get DQ'd over a copyright infringement, do it with that song. Okay, and we got game 5 Smashville. Kind of a scary stage since Wolf gets forward tilt, although they've been missing. And down smash at ledge, killing a little bit earlier. But Joker has this big, wide platform to get his drag downs on. Vershai's got those, and he definitely counterpicked me to this stage, so you know he likes it. I didn't ban at game 1, and I banned at game 2, because I've changed my mind. I think this stage and PS2 are dangerous in the hands of Joker. I'm down with Joker camping on other stages, like, yeah, sure, it's good, but he's got a lot of good things. Yeah, tries to get that 2-frame on Arsene up B. That is where it's most vulnerable, but if you do it close enough to the stage, it's hard to time your 2-frame. People thought okay, remember like early when people said Joker had the worst recovery in the game, and I'm like, you know how everyone overstates new characters' recoveries as being bad, but that sounded a little bit silly even to me. If you Google search it, you'll find a lot of them. It's kind of appalling. Google search, Twitter search, sorry. Anyway, what you do is you keep your double jump, and then you use Arsene. You either do it right away, or double jump Arsene, or double jump air dodge, or like delay a bit Arsene. There's so many timing mix-ups as soon as you get your double jump that it's no longer a freebie 2-frame. And that's what Vershai is going to do if he gets the option. What Love needs to do is take his double jump, which for Wolf is kind of difficult. Boy goes deep, and Wolf does not. Ooh, gets that in air. Doesn't get a tech chase because the stage is ended. Meaning Joker can just jump back. And you saw he was going for that first hit fair. It leaves him unsafe though, going for it, and shield grab into back throw. What Leo's really good at is confirming his empty jumps. Like, he'll empty jump, then immediately watch the opponent, and if there is a whiffable thing, then he'll go for the fastball fair. But he'll never commit for it until he starts looking for the hit confirm earlier than everyone else at the start of his jump. And that's, I think, the next progression in, like, mid to high level Joker meta. Because that's why Leo gets it so often. That's totally it. Sure, Leo's a god, but that's the only logical explanation, unless he's just got better eyeballs than us. And I refuse to believe that just some humans are better than other humans. They just, like, consciously thought of one aspect of their gameplay that other people aren't doing, and it looks like crazy reactions. His reactions are also good, but... Oh, no! So, my conspiracy theories have been rudely awakened by NSD, and now Vershai is gonna really have to put in some work here. Wow, okay, that Nair goes pretty low under the platform. Didn't realize. The Rebel's guard, when Arsene was almost there, he didn't need to do it, and that could get you hit by a charge smash. It's a lot harder to punish than people on Twitter say, but, oh wow! Into the 2-frame, almost got a stage spike. I guess Joker can get early gimps on this character, but still very dangerous with Arsene running out and his jump getting tagged. Big whip. Getting tagged by a Nair. Second whip, not so much. And Love is 1-3-1. I gotta go because I have to fight this dumb old animal in France. I'm gonna take a second, get some water, get my bearings, and y'all will see the set very soon. See you soon. I believe Broncopolix is gonna hop on commentary.
Start the battle. Piranha Plant. Whoa.
All right. So from the mic to the player's bench, it is going to be Professor Oats in winner's side, playing the plant, interestingly enough, against Love. I know this is something that he has loved specifically for these matchups, Spaceys in general, semi-rushdown characters, and today we'll be seeing it in action. Starts off with the dash attack and the Cruddo tag in hand. It is going to be PS2 to start. I like the character's pick. I like the stage pick. I have to imagine Love banned the triplats, probably in anticipation of the Yoshi itself, without knowing that there are many just ledge trapping setups that Plant does get on PS2 and any stage with side platforms. Gonna get down throw, dash attack once, but not for the second time. That down special just out of range and interrupts the up smash too that Patui is gonna be putting in work anytime Love wants to go for that out of shield. Out of range of the forward smash and gets the landing hits of Nair too. Cannot get up into that Patui. This time reflects it back and good patience on the dash attack. A rare miss tech from Jason, but Oats is still in a decent position. Out of range of the down special. That's just so difficult to punish if you're not already airborne. Out of range of the down smash too. He will eat a back throw for that. Drag down there, but not quite into anything in particular. F throw to put him on the other side of the stage, and this time F-Tilt was well spaced enough to the point where the Patui did not come down and trade. And this time, even the soft spot of down air is going to be enough not to spike, but to stage spike instead. Any opportunity, Love just needs to get on stage as fast and as efficiently as possible because Oats loves ledge trapping with this character. It's probably his primary motivation for playing this character in the first place, but good soft spot there on top of the platform. Cannot take refuge there too much if he already has a dash built up. He reverses the blaster right into the shield. That's going to be an easy throw punish. If at first you don't succeed with the down throw to dash attack, Love will try again, but this time he techs in place. But you cannot tech in place against that dash attack. You pretty much have to tech roll in or purposely miss the tech. Down throw. Oh, he got the fair dare though. Love absolutely turning this one around. Best way to deal with ledge trapping is to never get sent to the ledge at all, and that is exactly what he did. Using all of that invincibility to avoid the Patui as it just bounced gently on the stage as well, and now he's just going to extend the lead a little bit with the blaster. But not before the up throw can come out. Very close to killing, reflects away the Patui, but it's just going to explode on impact. The back throw, yes. Oats only 11% down after that fair dare. Still looking in a good position, but after that down throw dash attack, another fair dare, this time on stage, but the forward smash afterwards nearly doing it. Not quite with a 2-frame. Oh, and he rolls right into the second F smash. That's going to be the game. Love with a powerful return after a very, very shaky start. He got ledge trapped a couple times, but that time he commanded center stage, and he's already showing mastery of this character. Have to imagine that Oats is at least considering going back to the Yoshi. On to Lylat, that would certainly suggest a change in character.
Start the battle. Whoa.
Sticking with the plan. Oats has trained with wolves a lot more fearsome than Love himself. So, if he can deal with the likes of Animal Kingdom and Kane on a weekly basis at Ignite, he can certainly deal with Love here, but the down throw dash attack, Wolf's bread and butter is going to put him up to 37%. Oats smartly going outwards instead of getting onto a position where he could be platform trapped. Back there getting off stage. He's only partially charging up the Patui, perhaps as a bit of bait. This time he's just going to re-grab with a Patui, but out of range of the F smash, I think Love may have showed his cards just a slight bit early. That poison breath gonna elucidate a little bit more damage. Forward tilt will put him off stage, and the down tilt, of course, more active than the forward tilt or down smash. Another down tilt, this time to get him off stage instead of 2-frame. F throw to apply a bit more damage. And caught Oats just doing nothing in the middle of nowhere. F smash is going to be the first stock on, but far from over. What a smart decision to just hold down going through the ledge of Lylat. It can poke through that narrow wing platform. That's another Patui, but the dash attack only going to be met with a shield. Excellent patience from Love. Still had enough resources left. Back throw, even from center stage, as he fades back, uses the opportunity to recharge the poison. Narrowly misses another forward smash. But he reflects it this time. It is something you can reflect, but you don't want to go in too early, otherwise you're going to be taking at least half the damage. Uses the iframes to get around the F smash too, and semi flashes right back into the midst of that cloud. For the second time this, I think in the past minute or so, he's making good use of these platforms for drop down bears, but Love surely has to catch on. Love also isn't making as much of a use as the reflector in the face of the Patui as I would have thought. Perhaps it's just not enough time to get it on, but had enough time for the sweet spot there. Oats down to his last stock. Down throw dash attack, despite being not true at 0, does manage to get him in the correct cycle of the animation. Up smash, not quite. That's going to be another down throw. Wanted to roll in, but that spot dodge had enough time to throw out the shield, and or even the reflector, I think, but that time the Patui on top of the platform is going to get rid of that second stock. Love down to his last. And this time he does land with a reflector. That up air from Plant doesn't quite do as much damage as you would think, but covers most of the platform, but that down smash is going to two-frame him right as he attempts to return back. Love takes a 2-0 lead in this set. Looking well on his way to a reset. Love cannot put a stop to this. We'll be going back to Lylat.
Start the battle. Yoshi.
And this time he is going to make the switch back to Yoshi. In theory, the plant works there, but just didn't quite have it at that particular time. The Yoshi, which has brought him thus far, is going to be seeing its return. And interestingly enough, that he would counterpick back to Yoshi on what is, I think, one of, his self-proclaimed worst matchups in the entire game. Cannot really deal too well with disjoints in that up smash out of shield. Doesn't really have the Patui as a tool for dealing with that anymore. Good tech away. Even if you tech in place, that's going to be another jab opportunity for Oats, so Love is going to have to mix it off with the tech roll in. Or get up attack if he does miss it at all. Does not manage to two-frame with down smash there, but not too far away. Dash attack will almost put him on top of the platform for the back throw. Or for the back air. Beer versus the tongue. Had enough time for the F tilt after the customary up air. Another back air will put Love up to 121. The off spot of fair is going to be enough to seal that first stock away. Turns back, and he just landed with all sorts of lag. That was just excellent opportunity. Great thinking for Love to just go for the hard F smash. Now throw dash attack to put him up to 24. Downer isn't going to quite cut through the shield yet, and a bit mistimed on the up air. Out of forward smash too. That's going to clank for some reason. Up tilt into a second up tilt into the up air, but uses the reflector to just break that. I like that decision to go for that one frame faster reflector. Knew that Oats was already on his way approaching. Didn't even have to risk that extra frame of the nair, even though the hitbox was slightly larger. One up tilt into the egg. And before that fair could come out, just interrupts it with his own nair. And that's going to be an well, it wasn't untechable. He just didn't tech at all. He's going to be ricocheting off the underside of the stage. Oats has one more stock until he's got his first game of this set, but Love not going to take this lightly. F throw into forward tilt. They're going to be met with a shield. Up smash out of shield, meanwhile, going to put Oats up to 145. Lylat ceilings a bit higher than standard. Gonna Yoshi Bomber back. This time gets him with the intermediate hitbox, but it set him perfectly up for the up tilt afterwards. Didn't even need to risk that frame 13 up smash. Has a slightly narrower hitbox and good DI outwards to avoid the fair. Returning fair from Love this time. Another down throw dash attack. Some of the same tools that he used against Plant, he's now putting to the same test. Jumps back out of the range of that bear. Bear through the platform, not quite gonna get that forward air or the back air follow-up. Weak spot a down smash, but only into the shield. That time the nair out of shield to punish the lagging landing fair. Oh, and that's going to be a shield break from the Yoshi Bomber. He's going to charge up the F smash and get him out of there. Oats played patiently, put on a bit of shield pressure with a fair prior, and before that shield was fully recharged, he dropped straight through and connected right into the center of the shield, piercing it entirely. Love is going to drop the first set, or the first game of this grand finals before the reset.
Start the battle. Wolf Yoshi.
So back to Wolf Yoshi we go. I don't think he'll be returning to Lilat, given how that went. Triplats are probably going to be off limits as we do move on to Kalos. Not quite as much in the center to extend off of, but you can get some cheeky stuff off the side. Instead of going to the dash attack, he's just going to dash forward. I'm not quite sure if he didn't get it out in time. Not sure if he even uses instant dash attack rather than the A plus the forward input. Fair. Oh my goodness! After one landing fair, he just put him into another jab and got the second fair to get the stock off entirely. Hasty retreat with the egg roll, but Love looking absolutely shaken. Not playing like it since the back air came out, but and he's doing well to come back here, but never want to put yourself in that position where you're losing a stock off of a fair at 40. And so the up air still had enough time since he caught Love facing the wrong way with the up tilt. Put back into the grab, but he makes it out. Caught him charging out. Oh, he read the air dodge in, but he went a bit too far. And before that fair could come out, the soft spot of Bear. Firewolf's back through the platform and swallows him up. Already got him up to 107. On Kalos, of course, very high ceiling, so you won't be seeing too many kills off the top from Oats or from Love that matter with it out of shield up smash. But the dash attack, even with the soft spot, Oats was at such a high percent where even with Kalos' high ceilings, he is going to be dying off the top with a bit of room to spare. Landing there. Can put yourself into a position where reading the drift is going to lead to another fair spike. Fair Bear interrupted this time. Returns entirely, misses the stage. But he just goes past the ledge with a Firewolf. Landing there into grab this time. And pretty much making most of this damage up. Only 40% down. And after that blaster, the forward smash is going to put him in the lead entirely. One more stock to go until the reset. Fair into fair once again. Puts him into the perfect percent window for the down throw dash attack. And caught him charging the fair. Caught him with the fair, charging the down smash at ledge, rather. Going to go through the shield with an air and had enough time to put a bit of charge on the F smash too. Rising fair will interrupt Oats' jump though. Interrupts that slight bit of those beginning frames from up smash. Didn't have enough time to get up. He does go for the Firewolf again. Usually a mix-up that Love likes to go for at least once a set at max, but that time, the second time, caught him with something that I know Oats has said that he has to be aware of and is cognizant of. Just gonna wait and shield. That time it gets another shield break, but still a lot of work to do. Oats at 133. Cannot imagine he'll be taking a stock too early or at all with that back air. And 3-1, we're headed to a reset. Just gonna go back, enter the result into Smash GG. just about managing to get the reset. I do feel for Oats because that plan did seem like it was working to an extent, but ultimately in game 2 it turned out to just be not the move, and played well, but ran into a few too many things, and those shield breaks do come perhaps a bit easier with Yoshi Bomber, that down special, rather than the traditional Piranha Plant shield break setups.
Start the battle. Wolf. Yoshi.
As we go back to Yoshi Wolf. This one is going to start out on PS2. Fair to just cut through. He's going to play it carefully. Well, I will say he was going to play it carefully. That time he just rushed in with a down air. Highly punishable if you don't manage to shield and outspace it anyway, but Love was just caught in the midst of an aerial of his own. Having said that, he's fair and up air, and that landing is going to be met with a forward smash. Only 10% taken. Love picking up where he left off. Ushiro hops in place. This time he retreats with a blaster. Good patience on the jab there. So many people drop shield only after the first hit. Try and time it between the hits, either with a parry, because you can get a significant advantage off of that. But absence of that, you're really just going to be eating another option if you miss the tech, or even get a tech in place. Saw sparks from the back air, but not even the kill, but didn't have the recovery already burned the double jump, and 53% with all 3 stocks to just 1 stock for Oats. This time up tilt, gonna lead to an up air, or even the landing up air, which sort of accomplishes the same task. Yoshi Bomber always gonna be met with actually those final hitboxes of, I believe, Firewolf, which is why he got sent that high up. One landing nair is gonna be met with a nair out of shield, and good timing just as that invincibility ran off. Oats finally gets something on the board. Dashes back, could have gone for the tomahawk, but finds his reward in the form of an F smash seconds after. He reverses the blaster this time, and knowing well that he wouldn't have probably popped off enough for the up air, just goes for the forward air to nair instead. Back throw will put Oats up to 115. Still quite a bit of time left on the clock, so this one's been a very fast game as opposed to the first set. Yoshi's superior frame data on the nair out of shield is going to come, but not in time for the rescue on that forward smash. Even for Love, an impressive amount of forward smashes landing for Wolf. Just speaks to the quality of his conditioning thus far, getting him to land and air dodge in the exact right places.
Start the battle. Yoshi.
And Oats has said that he hasn't really played this game for a good week or so, and not at all seriously for another 2 weeks on top of that. But thus far, even with that full amount of practice, he's just been thoroughly outclassed in grands by Love to begin this. That isn't to say that he can't make a comeback, but against Wolf, he just doesn't seem to have any of the answers. With that slant, the blaster is going to drift just over his head. Spot dodges in the... Oh my goodness! He almost landed another F smash. If he was just positioned inches closer, he would have been out of the way of the landing aerial still. This time a bit early on the forward smash, but not too far away. Three up airs in a row, meanwhile, will even out the percents. A tilt onto shield, no, not quite. Darking with a fair, but this time he just drifted too low. I'm not quite sure if the hit stun played a factor. In and out of, oh my, what was that? It was just going in and out of shield, but for some reason it completely threw off Wolf's timing. The tech, but he's gonna roll backwards. Back air onto the shield, and as he lands, gets another one. Not the sweet spot, which surely would have killed from center stage. Just out of range of that F smash, though. Beer versus the tongue. It's gonna leave him a little bit short. Firewolf just gonna go sideways this time. Perhaps baiting an entrance. Did not rise up to the roll backward. Drop down near through the platform. Oats at 170, living for quite a while. Yoshi Bomber gonna apply 15% more. Even the F tilt barely killing. King up air. He returns. I think if he had pulled the trigger on the F smash right away, probably wouldn't have killed, but at least had a better chance of landing. This time does be reverse the tongue as he drops down from the platform. Up smash out of shield is only going to be met with a shield. He had enough time to pull it up. Back throw will put Oats at 72. Love at 146 after that egg throw connected. Forward smash though. Fantastic kill from across the stage, and that down smash. He's thrown out all 3 smash attacks and not connected with a single one. That's going to be met with an up smash from Oats afterwards. And this is a statement response to what was a pretty abysmal game 1. Connecting all 3 hits of Barrett, gets the up air afterwards. Forward smash into the, oh no! He's got him into the grab. He's going to F throw to keep the back throw unstale. That time he did have free reign to go for the down smash, knowing that it was an air dodge rather than something that could be covered by an egg throw, but didn't time it or space it well. Just out of range in the F tilt for the Yoshi Bomber too. That's going to be a back throw, though. Nothing he can do about that. Love sitting at 97%. If you thought he was playing aggressively before, he's going to play aggressively even more so now. Good tech and a necessary tech. Already saw him get stage spiked in the first set of grands. Does not want to repeat performance, but that back air is going to poke. We are all even at 1 game apiece. Love, of course, managed to get to this point by surviving a reverse 3-0 attempt from Jabes. He get a win over Nuck as well, who is the current #1 seed. So with this reset in Grants, even if he doesn't manage to take the entire tournament, still a very impressive and probably a very rewarding showing for him. He might have enough to just snatch that #2 spot away. But I'm sure he wants more than that. Landing fair this time into a full hop fair. Don't see too many of those from Love at low percent. Oat's gonna fall with the up air meanwhile. Crosses up with the back air. Forward tilt as he lands will put him on 74%. F smash again. Hard call out on the landing. And sort of a side effect of Love going for and landing so many of these F smashes is that Oats isn't really using his air dodge very high. If Love can be aware of that and try to bait out the air dodge, could really go for a harder punish on the sweet spot of down smash. Does sweet spot the fair, but the up air just out of range and interrupts the Firewolf before it can even go forward. That nair as he drifts forward and then back. In and out. Bit late on the up tilt. Had enough time to pull the shield. Forward throw would have been very close on the back air. Or the back throw, rather. Rolls back into the sweet spot of dash attack. Not killing across the stage, but not too far away. He's done a good job of not taking too much onto the second stock, despite being the first one to lose a stock. And the Firewolf is going to completely catch him off guard. Air dodges around the fair this time. Oats has done a good job of slowing down the pace of this game, as he started to do in Game 2, but really has achieved to perfection in Game 3. It's come at the cost of a few conversions here or there, but by not getting hit at all, especially at high mid percents, that's something you can really take in the long run. And misses the tech, but that's going to be another shield break. For the third time this set, pushes him all the way to the ledge. Has enough time to add a bit of oomph. Love down to his final stock, dying at 67%. Dash attack into the grab, but Oats still sitting pretty with the stock lead. Their bear on top of the platform manages to use the armor and the jump to just shield through the laser, or to muscle his way through the laser, but lands once again into the F smash. This time connects every hit of Dare as he returns back. That time he didn't tech at all on the stage, so had to use the flash to make it back. Otherwise his momentum would have carried him slightly to the left on the Firewolf, and I'm not quite sure he would have had enough gas. They're out of shield meanwhile, but he's going to return with the back air. And does two-frame even without perfect positioning. I think Oats just drifted back in the ledge wanting to get an egg throw, but that just played to his demise, didn't get it out in time. Sitting at 114, and this time, oh, interesting. That trade is actually going to work out in Oats' favor despite him missing the tech. I'm not quite sure if Love missed a tech of his own there, but Firewolf not even close at all. And Oats doing a really good job of fending off this challenge. Palos served Oats well last time. Could it be the ticket to taking this entire tournament now? Love will have to take both games 4 and game 5 on what would be Oats' counter pick. Interesting that he popped out of the egg lay in time to get a fair of his own. Not quite sure if that was just a result of the mashing, but whatever the case, that's any damage. Something he will take. Down throw dash attack, yup. One thing Oats hasn't been careful enough of, especially in the reset, is knowing when some of these percent windows are on deck, especially at low percents, because Love isn't one to go for the up throw up air as much as, say, the other wolves at the club are, like Gomi, but he will go for down throw dash attack, and whenever you're between 5 and 25%, that's close to guaranteed. Oats has been a bit too forward with some of these fairs. That time, though, the fair into up air, this is a time where you can really get it without the fear of being grabbed afterwards if you whiff. Or without the fear of being thrown too much into a combo off of a grab. Dash attack will put him on top of the platform. He's going to miss the tech, but he jumps right into the F smash. Love had amassed a bit of percent, but it was Oats in the lead until that point. This is the ledge with the Firewolf, and that could have been a harder punish from Oats. I think both people just took it as a given that he was going back to the ledge, but is going to get through that shield with the back air. And that is the thing. Oh, he is going to get the fair dare, but through the platform and with the help of that, just that wall there, protected well enough to make it back. Just through back air on top of the platform, but jumps once again right into the F smash. Like the classic case of deja vu. As soon as he can get it, getting it multiple times per game. Oats at 110, Love at 58. At a range of pretty much any of his aerials there, especially the back air that he threw out. I like the use of that egg roll just as a momentum change off the top of the platform. Many Yoshi mains say it isn't one move with too many practical uses, but if you can change your momentum on top of the platform, catch an opponent waiting underneath, that is your route back to center stage if you so desire. But having said that, Love, with the help of the back air, is going to take that final, is going to bring him to the final stock. Yoshi Bomber not quite going to break the shield this time, but that time it's just going to cause him to perish entirely. And now Love on his tournament stock, playing defensively, and I don't blame him. They're going to trade from both characters. Only got that first hitbox of fair. Actually caught him somewhat behind him. Oats sitting at 98, so that forward smash is going to kill with room to spare, especially on the left half of the stage. Going to be brought to a decisive game 5. So it is going to be PS2. Worth noting that Love has already survived a Game 5 to this point against Jabes. Managed to overcome that in losers semis. Been necessary to his survival to make it to this point, but at this point, one final game until someone will be crowned victor. Lands with an air meanwhile and gets 2 consecutive up tilts afterwards. That's going to be another jab block. Only goes for 1 jab. Did not want to risk the timing at all, knowing that another one wouldn't even have... Well, I say it wouldn't have provided enough damage for the forward smash to kill, but after that string, I'm not quite sure anymore. That was powerful. Oh, it's only at 37%, and Love, meanwhile, decent chunk into his second stock. Only 6%, but wasn't a bit of disadvantage. Could have taken a lot more. Smartly retreats to the ledge instead of going for the... Oh, that's another jab lock. Another up tilt into up air. He's really figured this out. Fear versus to change his momentum. Gets around it with a tongue. That forward smash is going to trade, but from center stage, only 91% after the hit. Forward air into up air meanwhile. That's a neutral air dodge. He was nowhere close. He had to land on top of the platform, and Oats had the entire thing covered with the up smash. Although this time, as he jumps back, without the armor on the jump, going to be met with a down smash. Time the forward airs 3 in a row after the up tilt. For the second game in a row, Love is going to fall to his tournament stock. Very narrowly avoiding the back air on top of the platform. And Oats did well to anticipate the forward smash that was coming afterward. Going to cross up the shield with an air. Back into the down throw again. I'm not quite sure what the purpose of that up smash was, but who am I to question some of this disadvantage play from Oats? It's really been the key to his success thus far. Waited for him to throw out an air dodge afterwards. That spike into up air, of course, not as powerful on Wolf. And not even managing to scoop with the up throw on shield. Time Oats is just making that right area under the platform his own. He can get him trapped. Firewolf gonna lead absolutely nowhere. Back air will be close, but not quite. That time the back air, even with the sour spot, gonna be sending him to his doom. Has to make up a 97% lead. $126 on Love. Oats still yet to be touched on this final stock. The soft spot of Fair will put him on to 146. And a necessary tech. Oh, but that time, as he returned to the stage, is going to be two-framed with the Fair. And Oats, his first tournament at Northwestern of the year, goes 1 for 1, survives the reset, takes the crown, our 5th different winner in 6 weeks. What an excellent string of play from him. And after just a bit of shakiness that came from using the Piranha Plant earlier, he took 6 games after the switch back. What an immaculate performance from him. It is going to be Oats as your victor, and it looks like we're going to get him on for a post-tournament interview. Well, it was in Bash. It looks like we're just going to run with it now. Oats, congratulations. Your first tournament, 1 for 1. How's it feel?
I love the while, so that would be really. But I just have my number the past few sets. Oh.
The tech chase down B.
You mentioned that Wolf Yoshi just entirely in Wolf's favor, and that's why you started with the plant. What necessitated the switchback? What did you not like in those first 2 games of the first set of grands?
So I hadn't played plant all day, and then the last time I played Smash before that was Ignition, where I played no plant. And then the last time I played Smash before that, I played no plant because I didn't have any matchups where I needed them. So he's just been super rusty. I had 1 set to play with, and then at the last game, I'm like, okay, plant's not working. I should probably just stick with Yoshi for the long haul. So last game, set 1 was to warm him up. And in the future, when my plant is like a comparable level to my Yoshi, how the banning kept going is I banned FD and Town, and then he picked Kalos, which means I get to go plant because I think plant is incredibly good on Kalos, and then I could actually stay Yoshi for like other stages. And then I just have all the stages in my favor. That would be cool.
That was a very close reset in particular. You mentioned that, you know, some of the Yoshi play, I don't quite think he managed to catch on to some of those landing F smashes, but other than that, I think some of the adaptations made were really good. You managed to just not get hit by the Firewolf once on stage when he was throwing that out a couple times.
I didn't get many punishes on it either. As far as the F smashes, that was just me kind of like being feeling myself and being aggressive. He whiffed a thing, made it look like he wasn't going to auto-cancel, and then he auto-canceled, ran away, and forward smashed. He's gotten me with that a few times.
And one of the keys to actually playing in that Yoshi-Wolf matchup, as well as pretty much any matchup against Wolf, is exploiting the recovery to all hell, using any tools possible. You did so with the Fair mostly this time, although the Nair out of shield worked a bit too. What do you think is the secret to edgeguarding Wolf as Yoshi?
Okay, so when it's untechable, I get Spaced Bear, and that'll just untechable him. I can get dare trades, but I don't remember when, because if I get a dare trade and he recovers low, he dies. I went for it the last game in Kalos, didn't work, because the last of the hitboxes is too big. But the middle hitbox will trade, and the first hitbox I just hit him, and then I gotta miss the last hit on purpose. And either of those will just straight up gimp him. He's too low, and he's a fast faller, so he like falls faster.
Going back to the rest of the bracket, were there any opponents besides Love that you faced off earlier that particularly surprised you? Anyone you faced before that plays differently or better? Or?
I haven't played against Vershai's Joker much. I haven't
Okay.
played him since the main switch. Game 1, like, the first stock, he sauced me. I literally didn't touch him, and he took my stock. So, and he was also, like, very terrifying around platforms. Just because, like, you go in with the assumption that, like, oh, not top Joker, they're not going to get drag downs. But his fair conversions were a lot crisper than, say, Jimbo, who's the other Joker in the region. So I wasn't respecting him around platforms game 1, and he obliterated me. And game 2 and 3, I was like real careful to shield under platforms. And I bent Smashville.
Certainly, that probably helps too. Just finally, before we go, I know you've played certainly a lot of other wolves. I know you mentioned your experience against Animal Kingdom recently.
No, I've just talked to him.
Oh, okay.
I've actually never played him.
Oh, okay. What matchup knowledge did he bestow upon you that really helped you here?
Oh, nothing really. We were just memeing about how Wolf can kill super. He has clips of down smash killing early on his phone, and he has a cheeky grin when he shows that off. But I still haven't beaten Kane, but I've gotten very close with both Plant and Yoshi. So I think I should actually practice both characters and like do a stage counter picking thing, and that might be how I deal with the matchup. Because I think Yoshi's fine against Wolf on Lilat, and like not on some other stages. If I play the stages, I might actually be able to have an even matchup spread with 2 characters. Weird as that sounds.
All right.
That'll need a lot of work. I'm not there yet.
Probably. Before we shut this down, anything else you want to mention? Anyone you want to shout out? Anything you want to just point out?
I was saying earlier, but like, I've got new tech where Yoshi can actually use his grab to hit some people grabbing ledge, and the person who figured that out was the person who had the idea was iDonuts, and then I labbed it for him and discovered it. But iDonuts spent a lot of time out of his day to just visualize Yoshi. He's the guy who's done the hitbox visualizations around a lot of the
I've seen
Discords.
them on Twitter, yeah.
He decided, like, I'm going to take the time and do them for all of Yoshi's, who hasn't had hitboxes until, like, a few weeks ago. And that was just out of his personal time on a whim, and I'm very thankful, because we learned a lot of Yoshi things in these past few weeks because we have hitboxes to study. Except for down smash, which got glitched, and his tail is, like, 5 times the size it normally is, and it looks hilarious.
Well, there you go. Oats, meanwhile, dropping the knowledge. If you want to see a bit more Yoshi tech, Oats will be dropping that frequently on his Twitter, @Professor Oats. Make sure to give him a follow. Make sure to give me a follow, @Broncopolis. You can see that on the screen there. Give Northwestern Esports a follow, @NU Esports. Drop us a follow on Twitch as well, the current Twitch channel you are using, twitch.tv/Northwestern Esports. For Oats, for Love, for Noah, for the rest of the Northwestern game, I have been Broncopolis. We will see you next week.
Bye-bye.